sensitive ears. Frankie has
Blown out
sensitive
like your asshole, Malcolm.
ears. Sensitive ears, Frankie. Welcome everybody to the Faction After Hours podcast. We have another guest here. Fucking goddamn. Sorry. I looked at Frankie and I just had the urge to laugh. Sorry. We have Corey James here of Panther Printing Company.
Hell yeah.
Live audience. Thank you.
There you
Thank you.
What up?
Thank
What
you.
up?
Woo!
So-
Thank you for joining us on the podcast today.
Yeah, man. Thanks for taking some time out of your probably insane work week.
Yeah, we were just
It
talking
has
about
been.
how.
Yep. Yeah. I feel like it always is, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
People don't stop
Especially
buying
now.
shirts.
Summertime, it's pretty busy.
Yeah. I feel like it's the same for us. I mean, right? Pretty much. I mean, summertime.
Don't look at
is-
me, dude. I don't do anything.
Well, I'd look at Malcolm, but he never talks. So.
What? I'm right here. I'm right
Yeah,
here.
Malcolm's got a mic
now
tonight.
Malcolm said he was gonna talk today.
Yeah. So.
Do
I'm
you
not
have
afraid.
like highs and lows? Like, what is the hot season for shirt making?
Well, we
I
don't.
guess.
You don't even know what Corey does. What's the introduction?
Shit. What is Panther
What do I
Printing
do?
Company? Yeah, explain that.
Yeah, we're
Do you have Panthers on site?
we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're custom screen printing and embroidery shop based out of Patterson, New Jersey, a couple minutes from here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You print stuff.
we print stuff. We print everything except money.
Yeah, that's the best.
Dude, that
that's
is-
the best. What is that? A
Shit.
slogan?
Slogan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that really the slogan? That's the best slogan I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So how did you know?
Wait, is it really?
That is the slogan. I got gifted that slogan from a guy who used to be in the business, this older head.
Okay.
He had this website. It looked like it was like from AOL times,
That's
you know. and-
usually a good
Where
sign.
everything's in a rectangle.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he had the little marquee text that went by. And
Ah,
it was like flying by, and it says, "We print everything except money." And he did like coasters and random like lighters,
Yeah, yeah.
matchbooks, and shit like that. And he was calling me one day. He's like, "I'm going out of business," and I was like, "Yo, you kind of need that slogan." He's like, I'll gift it to you." And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
That's amazing.
So I didn't want to use it without asking him, and
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
was going out of business, so I felt like I inherited it. You
That's
know?
a hell of a thing to pick up at a going out of business sale.
Yeah, it
dude.
was cool.
No,
Going
that-
out of business.
That's
fresh.
crazy. No, I love that slogan though. What's the crazy? So like, you print on anything. You print everything except money. What's
I mean,
what's
don't
a
hold
weird
me to
thing?
it too hard,
yeah.
but we'll attempt it. You know,
Faction underwear.
Okay.
That's definitely
we've done
doable.
underwear.
Definitely can do
We've
it.
done a lot of shit that.
Probably a lot of booty shorts.
Yeah, not many, but
I feel like
we
booty
have
shorts
done
are a
'em.
hot ticket
We
to
have
print.
done 'em.
Wait, for those of you who don't know, Corey prints all of our
merch.
merch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Corey.
Oh yeah,
Thanks, Corey.
You're clothing so many people in faction drip.
yeah.
Yeah, because dude, I have a long relationship with screen printing because ever since we started the company, we've been doing shirts and whatnot. And then, dude, I had one guy printing for me. This guy tried to rob me or some shit. We had to go to his print shop. Like, literally, dude, we literally had to go there, like, and get our money back. Like, walk in, like, yo, where the fuck are you? All this shit.
Bust
Like,
some kneecaps.
Wait, so what do you say? Oh, I'm making it. I'm making it. Yo, chill out.
I don't know. He did some shit like, oh, his dad was there or something. Oh, he's not here. I'm like, he's fucking here, dude.
I see him. I see him right there.
Yeah. No, I don't know. We got our money back eventually because I fucking filed a PayPal claim, which I never do because I know how bad it sucks. So I made sure to ask him multiple times, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Did the PayPal claim?
Find out.
Wow, he texted me real quick after that. Yo, you locked up all my money. Yo, you robbed me. Did you forget that part? Like, dude.
Stupid.
Anyway, that was the first thing. Then we went to another one. My friend Dustin started printing. I think Dustin was the next one. Actually, no, there was another one in between that. Dude, I've had like 5 printers. That's why when I came to you, I was like,
There's a lot of pressure.
yeah.
Now you put him on the spot,
Well-
you
I was
asshole.
like, oh,
But he knew because I told him kind of the situation. Like, I'm like, dude, I've had like fucking 5 or 6 printers already. I just want to find someone that can actually do this shit and like get me what I need and not tell me some crazy
yeah.
story. And you know how annoying I am too, because I'll be like, oh, I need this shit by next week. So that sucks too, but my bad.
Doesn't
It
Frankie
happens.
suck
It
sometimes?
happens.
Yeah.
Honestly,
sure-
you're not the worst one, dude. We got way worse.
Yeah.
So
And we try to be good with it. Like Malcolm will be reminding me and shit. Like, yo, we gotta get the shirts. We gotta get the shirts. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I'm
we're
figuring it out.
I'm figuring it out. And then before you know it, it's like the event is next weekend. and you want them to print 100 shirts. It's like, fuck.
Damn.
But
I feel so terrible now. Don't
But he's came through.
try not to do that.
I obviously try not to. but
Please.
He's come through basically every single time. And if he can't do it, I'm like, no problem, because that's my fault. So
Good.
dude,
It's just like, you know, I'll say, yeah, sure, dude, no problem. And then it's like, I'll be there till 6 a.m.
yeah, and then you realize
fucking
like
printing
fuck.
overnight. I'm like,
He's like, nah, it wasn't a problem.
damn.
Nah, it was
Yeah.
easy. I was chilling.
Yeah. No, I get it for sure. And the thing is, I used to do that. So the one before, the printer I had before you was a friend of mine. So that made it even worse, because then it was like, he would just do it at whenever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you need them by tomorrow? All right. And we would just be at the screen printing shop like till fucking.
Frankie's the one in there printing them.
Yeah, like I'm drying them and shit. Like, yeah, we were printing them too, like all this shit. And so then I got used to that treatment, and I'm like, okay, now I got to work my way back and be
I
like,
don't even really know the process about that, but how'd you get into the whole screen printing business?
I mean, I'll give you the short story, but I was in a warehouse in Patterson. We were selling sneakers. A buddy of mine had a business doing reselling at first, Jordans, all that shit, and then we transitioned into doing like a ton of liquidations and selling like a shit ton on eBay, Amazon, Walmart, all that stuff. We grew it to like a $2 million a year sneaker business.
So what do you do?
Oh,
You like buy old shop stuff?
Yeah, so like we did a couple different things. We would go to the outlet stores and buy stuff like when they had sales, and we would just go load up at the Nike store and then resell it. Or we would go to like, for example, like a skate shop or whatever that has like, once the shoe gets down to like 1 or 2 sizes, they take it off the wall because they don't want to keep turning people away that ask for a 10.5 all day.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So they put it in the back, and then they just kind of acquire like a stack of 100 shoes or whatever after a while. And then we basically just go in and say, yo,
That's some smart stuff.
we'll give you fucking $20 for everything you have.
What?
And then
You
you
know?
just throw it on eBay and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, and then we'll negotiate a little bit. They'll be like, yeah, all right, we'll do $30 a pair for literally everything, the trash stuff and the good stuff. And then hopefully within all that, we'll have something good. And then we list everything on eBay, and then you hit that bigger market that
Yeah.
like just that little store's not hitting. So we did that for probably 4 or 5 years. And then I was in a band at the time, and I was like, I kind of want to. I had a buddy who screen printed, and I was buying shit from him, and I was like, I kind of just want to do this myself. Like, I feel like I could do it. And
Yeah.
he moved to California, and yeah, I just fucking asked my buddy to use a little 100 square foot little zone and just set it up and just started going.
You got to, because like the initial investment can be pricey, right?
Yeah,
Depending
I mean,
on what kind of quality.
Screen printing, I think that's like the problem, honestly, though. Like, it's really cheap to get into at like a really basic level.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of shops out there. But if you want to take it to a level where it's like really professional, you need pretty good equipment. You need good dryers, good
Yeah.
press. You know?
I was just about to ask what differentiates that, like, let's say you had been trying to get you, let's say you were trying to get into this. What's going to differentiate you from like somebody who just does like has one of them iron-on shits?
Yeah, the iron thing is the.
I don't really know what that is
Probably-
either.
Probably
Like,
the dryer. Like, I mean, the most important thing at the end of the day is that the t-shirt lasts. So if it's, they're going to tell you they're not, but anyone that's doing shit with like a little flash dryer in the garage or whatever, or like using like people use heat guns and shit,
Yeah.
it's not going to last. You know, you might get lucky with some of them, but like if you want to churn out 100 shirts and have them all come out the same, you need a considerably big
Yeah.
conveyor dryer that's going to get the ink to the right temperature where it's not going to wash off.
Yeah, and it's got to be consistent. And I feel like the
Yeah.
only way you're going to do that is with the dryer like that.
Yeah, so that's like kind of something that people slack on. They don't want to invest in that. But like when I first started, luckily a dude was like, yo, you definitely need a
Some, like,
decent
dope
sized dryer.
dryers.
Yeah, so I kind of went into it like with the mentality of like, I didn't want to go super hard because I didn't know how
It was
well it was going to do, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't get like the base model of anything. I kind of went one step above
Mid-tier.
just to make sure. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then like since then we've leveled up, obviously. But
that's sick. No, that I see. I didn't know that. Well, now that you explained it a little bit out of context clues, what I got was that when you put the ink on there, this dryer has to like harden it
so there's a
or
couple,
like
yeah,
melt
so
it to the shirt.
most inks that we like that you would use for screen printing, they need to get to a temperature of like, let's say 330 degrees to cure, the technical term to cure them.
Yeah.
So like some of those shirts over there are plastisol ink. We also use water-based ink, like a discharge ink that's a little different. But as long as it gets to that premium temperature, it should be good to go. So you want a really nice and slow, even cook, you know, so it gets to that temperature and kind of stays there. And so, yeah, you basically put the shirts on a conveyor belt. It goes underneath the dryer and it gets up to temperature, and you want it to stay nice and flat.
And then if
like a pizza.
if you fold any of them or something like that, you're fucked. No, you're not even fucked, I don't think. But like it
Could
like
be.
But it's
yeah.
not going to cure correctly
happens.
then. It's going to have like a
Sometimes, yeah.
wrinkle in it.
Yeah.
Ah.
I remember Dustin. So Dustin was the guy I was using before, a friend of mine, and he had like pretty decent stuff too. I wish I knew the name of it. It was called Riley or something.
Riley Hopkins, yeah.
Yeah.
So the press we have is Riley Hopkins. It's a 6-color with 6 stations.
Yeah.
And then we have our Vastex is the company that makes all the other shit.
You
the
don't have
dryers
a
and,
automatic.
No, we use a manual press. The only reason we're definitely have outgrown it and we're fucking kind of killing ourselves.
Yeah.
But the only reason for the manual is because of our space. We're a little bit limited to.
Okay.
We're on a 3rd floor, and the situation is a little. You'll see if you come over. It's kind of unique. We're in a really old storage facility.
Okay.
It's an old building in Patterson. It's got a
I
freight
think I've
elevator.
seen it before.
You might have seen.
I think I might
pictures
have been
and
there
stuff.
because you might have done like a round of hoodies for my buddies.
Well, he knows Josh. You know.
That's probably
Yeah,
why.
shout out to
we got
Josh,
it.
dude. He's the one who put me in touch with you guys. and
Yeah.
he's always put me on to customers and shit. He's the homie.
We
So how did
definitely
you guys? How did you guys meet?
So I was his manager at Vans.
Oh shit!
Way back. Way
I
back
didn't
in
even
the day.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked at Vans. I don't even know what year it was. It was like 2012 or something.
Okay.
He was like a little kid at the time. I was probably like 22 or some shit.
Probably literally. He probably was.
He was probably like 17 or 6. He probably could have been like 16. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hit it off with him there. He's like so easy to get along with. And
Yeah.
then, when I started doing the sneaker thing, I knew he was into shoes.
That's what I was wondering because when you
So-
talk about that, I was like, "Isn't Josh in it?"
Yeah, I actually
That's where I
hired
feel
him.
like I saw the
Dude, he worked for
connection.
us for like I don't know how many years, maybe 2 years, just doing photos for us.
Oh, okay.
So he was like shooting photos of Jordans all day and shit, and he was kind of loving that. But then, yeah, once my homie sold that business, we had to lay everyone off, and then I already had started printing, so I was like, I'm just gonna go full on from here on out. So,
Where'd you get the name
But-
from? Panther Printing.
like through tattooing.
Okay.
It's like a strong image. So
Yeah.
And then I said it one day, and it just was like, damn, that sounds fucking good.
Yeah,
so,
it does. Well,
But
Malcolm's
yeah.
Malcolm's got a panther on his leg, so you
I
know.
do.
Oh yeah.
Why is the phone ringing? God damn it.
Lines are hot.
Oh.
I'll call him back.
But yeah, I mean that's the Panther is just like when I first started, that was kind of my angle. I had a bunch of friends that are tattooers, so I was like, I'm gonna try to get into all those shops and try to print for those guys. So I thought that would be kind of like a nice.
Yeah.
You
Did
should
that
get all the
nice
drift
name.
people.
Well, he probably
Yeah.
will.
Got a couple.
Yeah.
I mean,
Front Street.
we've done a couple car guys, but
Yeah.
you guys are the main one.
It's well, like you said earlier, it's like everyone's got a screen printer now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just do they want quality or not?
Yeah.
That's really
Who
what,
has a good one? That's the question.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean literally like everyone just has their own machines and stuff
No,
like that?
I'm
Is that what
saying
you're
like there's
saying?
just a lot of them out there.
There's a lot
now,
of
I feel
shops.
like.
I don't like to poach people either. You know, like
Yeah.
Hey, come over here.
yeah, so
Like no.
it sucks.
I don't
mean,
get that from you.
I've had people do it to me. It's a shitty feeling. So,
Can't really
but
do
the
anything
difference
about
is we do embroidery, which a lot of people don't do in house.
that. Yeah, I saw that.
So we try to like that's kind of an angle that I take. Sometimes people will be, oh, I already have a printer. I'm like, well, do you guys make hats? And they're like, oh no, actually, my screen printer doesn't
Yeah.
embroider. So I'm like, well, they're not gonna have a problem with you making some hats with us. I'm not gonna like try to steal you and bring you over to my side.
Yeah.
Frankie, let's
So-
make some fucking hats.
Already on
Yeah.
it.
So speaking of, I got
Thank
some.
God.
I brought some samples.
Okay.
The phone's ringing.
Can you
sorry.
go disconnect the line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
you
got
got?
some samples for you guys.
Oh
Shit.
hell yeah! Hey
I
yo!
wanted to surprise you, so I
me
didn't tell
see
you
it.
yet. But
What the fuck?
did. Let me see.
Oh yes.
What the
no way.
fuck? Here we go again with the
Oh,
random
shit.
shit.
Oh.
Shit.
So this is the
Open the
this is
fucking
like an
bag up.
example of something that you
Okay,
would
so
make.
it's like a different style.
yeah, so this is the. I'm just trying to plug us a little bit.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
like our nylon hat that we just produced.
So you even the hat you make.
This hat we specifically made. we got it produced in China with our specific,
Damn, that's cool.
you know, measurements, everything,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
material, all that.
You even
Let
got
me see.
the tag inside
Yeah,
too.
so
Oh,
I figured
shit.
I'd make a couple so you guys could.
I'm wearing this for.
And
the
then we
rest
got
of my
something else we're working
Oh
on.
yeah,
for you
let me
guys.
just like casually make like the coolest thing we've ever gotten from anybody ever.
I thought the colors were
look
kind of on
sick.
brand and shit.
No,
so,
yeah, I like it. That's
Hold
cool.
on, let me show the camera right now.
And then we have an order too
Yeah. So
going on right now.
I got
as well.
some shirts too. I don't know if you guys want them now, but
Damn, dude, I think I would have.
Dude, I'm busting right
Oh,
now.
yeah,
These
I'm
are
gonna-
sick.
you guys. Oh, sorry. You guys could pass them around, whatever ones.
Oh,
work with you.
dude, these are okay. I like that style. What is it? American traditional.
Just launch them over like it's an Oprah show.
You get a shirt.
You get a shirt. And
Look
you
at the
get a
talent
shirt.
going
get a
on in
shirt.
this room right
This
now.
is for the big guy, the 2X.
2X. That's Chris, baby.
That's amazing, dude. That is such.
Yeah, no worries.
Damn,
Wow.
thank
Now I
you,
feel like I
man.
should have another beer.
What, were you trying not to drink?
Definitely
I
have
wasn't gonna
another
have
one,
a
dude.
lot, but
Who does your artwork?
Sheesh.
Do you do your artwork?
So that was done by a homie, Dan Santoro, in Pennsylvania. He's a tattooer.
Okay.
It's based on the Patterson Falls.
Oh, sick.
Damn, that looks good. Dude. Look at
Yeah.
that fit, bro.
Damn, Carl.
It's legit.
Damn.
damn it, and it feels nice on my head. Not like
nice.
my other hat. My other hat gives me a headache.
This
No,
is a nice
this-
shirt.
no,
This is a
this
nice
is
ass
nice
shirt
hat.
too.
Yeah, these are sick. What the hell?
Yeah, we kind of went in on those.
I love this logo. I mean, yeah.
What impresses me about like when I see people making shirts is that like you have to look at it differently. So like what you apply it layer by layer, right? So every single one of these colors is like a different layer.
Yeah, so this one
That
is
sounds so fucking hard.
That's a CMYK, which is separated. Like we did a white base, and then we do yellow, cyan, magenta, and black.
Oh, see.
So it's like a 5 color.
So I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So when I usually get stuff done, I usually like feel it, and I'm like, if it feels really thick, I usually don't like it. But is it better or worse if it feels?
What do you
thick?
mean thick?
Like you ever feel the?
No,
print?
it's definitely worse.
It is worse. Okay, yeah, because I say this feels good. Like
Yeah, that's the finesse, bro.
yeah, like this is like right
That
in the
touch.
middle. of,
Honestly,
like-
Frankie, like it's a black shirt. Like I think that's actually a shirt that you would wear.
Yeah, that's why I opened it up.
That-
I was like, okay.
Yeah, the front is a
You smart
water-based
guy.
print. The front's discharge water-based print.
Oh,
and
is
then
it discharge?
The front is, yeah.
That's what I was because I was
What does it
feeling
mean
this. I
by
was like,
discharge? You know what I think of when I hear the word.
okay,
You know,
Yeah,
all right, it's not that.
discharge.
yeah, it's a kind of a shitty word.
So it is it applied like in like a
no,
like that?
It's
that's why it's called discharge.
so like the back is plastisol, which is
So you see how you can feel this?
it's
Carl?
sitting
Yeah.
it's sitting
Oh,
more
that
on
feels
top
nice.
of the
Feel
ink.
that.
Oh, what the
Um,
fuck?
Yeah, so the back it sits on top of the garment instead of the front, which is it's kind of like a chemical reaction that burns it into the actual cotton. So that's how you get like a super soft tee.
Those are that
so
that
I
feels
always-
amazing.
I always wanted to discharge all of our stuff since we
Yeah.
started. I
The
was
new
like,
stuff we've done for you. Well, we did
Yeah.
one for you maybe. We did the Halloween one discharge. The kids one is discharged now.
yeah.
And then
By the way, we have kids clothes coming out.
yeah, I fucking forgot the box like an
No,
idiot.
it's okay. I
But,
didn't tell anyone yet anyway, so no one knows. So
Yeah,
once
what?
we put them up, we got kids clothing.
That's
coming out.
amazing.
I know.
Didn't
They
I
came out
say to
sick.
do that?
People have been wanting that for a while. So
They came
Really?
out, they came out real good too.
That's
I'm hyped on
interesting.
those.
yeah, once you said it was discharge, I was like, damn, the kids get discharge shirts, but the adults don't yet.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Damn.
So
No, I really like it because that always feels like more high quality to me when the
these are so like another little touch that we do is we heat press the tees after
okay.
if it's a plastisol shirt, just to kind of give it that smoothness and like to really push it in so it's not thick
Is that before or after the dryer?
after the dryer.
After.
So it's like a little nice finish.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if we feel like something's a little thicker than we want it to be, we'll heat press it super hard so it gets like nice and flat.
And you guys also offer bagging and everything, I guess.
Yeah, bags.
Like you
tabs.
package these?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did
All of them?
Yeah.
How many employees you got?
It's 4 of us. Yeah, including me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
It's a lot of work, man. I've
Yeah.
seen it in action.
Essentially, you got a little sweatshop going over there.
yeah, dude, literally sweatshop.
You guys are probably so sweat. I'm just sorry. I'm thinking about like you said you have a dryer. Earlier you mentioned 700-degree dryer, and I was like, wow, that's probably got to be producing a little bit of heat at least
Yeah, it's fucking
inside
hot.
a
He says
space.
it's a steady 87 degrees in there all day.
Dude.
That's like the shop.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it gets
That's
hotter than
horrible.
that. out
I mean,
there.
I'm not out there, but
That one too. You could see the back. That's a water-based discharge.
I'm giving this
shirt.
to Malcolm. He's gonna love this shirt.
That's a fresh.
Let me
one.
see.
I do like that.
I want to
shirt.
go fishing in that shirt. What is that? Oh yeah, dude. Let's go fishing.
Dude, I like the shorts you made with that broken text on it too.
Yeah, that graphics from a dude in Jamaica. He painted that for me.
Oh, really?
it looks
that's-
very.
That's another thing that kind of is hard to explain to some people, but we get so many emails with a screenshot of our shit, and it's like, yo, we want this same font, like, but our company, and I have to kind of explain to them in a nice way, like, these aren't fonts, these are like
Artwork.
Yeah.
I put a lot of time into getting people to like make this shit for me.
Yeah.
Like, I can make something similar for you, but it's not going to be the same.
You do that
good.
as well? Like you'll aid somebody in designing something?
Yeah, like for this guy, he's this dude Bug in Jamaica. He's a fucking
Bug.
G, straight up.
Jamaica.
So I hit him up. He's like a sign painter down there, and he does like party flyers and all this cool shit. And I was like, yo, I just want something Panther printing. And then he literally painted it on a piece of wood and sent me that photo. And then I scanned it, and now we got a logo. So
That's crazy.
so you can't imitate that font. Like, that's the
Yeah.
only one in the world, you know? So that's kind of what we like to do. It's got to be something fully unique.
That's
Otherwise,
sick.
it's, you know.
Like same thing with this. Like
Yeah,
nobody.
that one too. That's custom.
No
you know?
one is.
Even the text, he painted that text, so no one else has that exact font.
Oh, and this was the other guy.
He probably
Okay.
writes so many like cool boat names. You know what I
sure.
mean?
These are your favorite hats, I could tell, because you make all your hats like this.
Yeah, it's a good hat. I mean,
what do they call that?
A camp.
that one's
Or
it's
5-panel?
It's a 6-panel.
6-panel.
It's deconstructed, and ours is a little special because it has a foam bill. So it's
Yeah,
not.
I was like, what?
Oh.
What am I touching here? I feel like I could run a marathon in this
Yeah,
bitch.
So some people are like a little shocked by it because it's not constructed, but that's kind of the whole point. It's supposed to just be comfortable, lightweight. You just
Okay.
fucking throw it on.
Yo,
you know?
hiking hat.
Malcolm about to
It's an
never take that
accessory.
off.
Yeah,
I'm
it
probably gonna
dries
wear this
quick
every
and
day.
shit when it gets wet. So
Yeah.
it's
This is a
cool.
hiking hat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I need to get a haircut before I put this on.
I love this logo, man.
Oh, there's a tag
the
in there?
tags are always my favorite part.
That's taken from
man.
if I'm not mistaken, you guys are car guys. What is that? Pirelli tires or something?
Oh yeah,
it-
the
is
Big
that what it
P.
is?
yeah.
Holy shit, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's some, the
I also hate Pirelli tires. So there's that.
guy
There
that
you
my,
There we
my
go,
homie
Frankie.
Nat Boy that designed that tag. He's like, I guess it's what, F1 racing.
A
Yeah,
lot of
some
people are
Italian
into
shit.
in F1.
Yeah, he's up. He's like super into Italian like F1 racing shit.
Yeah.
So every time I have him design a logo, it's always like kind of like
Well,
With-
this
You know where these inspiration
Something
is
in
coming
there.
from?
A
This
little bit of
tag
gabagool in it.
reminds me of like the 80s or something.
That's
like
Let me
that.
see. That looks like Land's End.
no, that's a rip off of an old Jersey's tag from like the 80s, 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I love that. That looks awesome.
That
Yeah,
does
it's
look
like-
like something out of a like.
Sorry for the audio listeners, but you got to go to
Yeah.
YouTube.
For the audio listeners, we're literally just discussing random shit that's in front of us right now.
Yeah, we're just looking at shirts and hats.
Like I still can't get over this shit. I don't. This is
That
this
fits
is
you right
this is
there.
nice.
That shit
This is
looks
my new hat.
fucking good.
Yeah, that
This is
literally.
my new hat right here.
If only I wore
Love
hats.
that.
I'm gonna put it on.
All right, let's see it.
My hair's way too
Ew, bro, whoa, dude.
Malcolm's like, what the
long. My hair's way too long. For
I'm
this
just
right now.
kidding. Look at that mane.
What a sexy
My
man.
head's too big.
It's all right.
All right,
Looks
that's-
fine.
That's tight.
That's fine.
Hell yeah.
Dude, we look like
Yeah.
a gang.
It's a shallow fit, but
yeah, it's a shallow like.
That's
hat.
why I think I like
Oh,
it. I have a
looks
small
kinda good.
head.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I
I
fuck
look
with
good.
it. Yeah, I fuck with it.
Thank you, man.
I had to
appreciate all
adjust
this.
to it because I'm used to wearing like a flat brim cap that's been like bent. But that shit, I'm telling you, gives me headaches right here because it's poking
Yeah.
my head.
Oh yeah.
that should be better for
This
you.
is nice.
So this was totally
now I want to
unexpected.
skate. Yeah, what the fuck?
But we also have Corey working on different hats, trucker hats.
Yeah, we got those
Trucker
coming
hats.
too.
Ooh,
Are
with
they doing
patches.
patches for those?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got that coming.
literally
out too.
what Malcolm was just wearing.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind of hat. I don't actually wear hats, but that's my favorite kind as far as like the way they
Style.
look. Yeah.
I like them too.
If I saw you wearing a hat one day, ooh,
Yeah, I really don't wear hats.
I don't know how I would
Wear a
react. I would-
beanie sometimes.
Beanie, I definitely wear a beanie.
We just
Yeah.
put out. Well, we didn't put it out yet, but we got one in the works. A trucker that is the first trucker we've done. It's kind of special. It's got a patch.
I'll be buying it.
So you sell
It's
all
kinda
your-
wild.
Your that would be available. Do you sell all your merch online or something like that?
Yeah, so we do mostly custom work for other people, but we have our own little web store that we sell merch at.
So like
Oh,
on
yeah, I
top
seen
of
it. I seen
on
it.
top of doing stuff for everyone else, you're also have your own line.
Yeah, that's what's fun for me.
Jesus Christ,
Just fucking
man.
around. We do a lot of shit, dude.
That's a lot.
It gets tiring. Last week we were trying to get ready for this block party.
Okay.
It was this NJ skate shop block party. They asked us to be a vendor, and I didn't really have anything like ready. We were kind of all our bins were like dwindled down with merch. You know, we had a couple
Yeah.
sizes here and there, so I went kind of hard. Printed a ton of Panther shit last week on top of what we already had planned, and
Yeah.
then the shit got fucking rained out.
Oh my God.
Well, now you have a bunch.
God.
Yeah,
So you have a bunch.
We got a bunch for the store, which is good. Like, I like just making a ton because I just like having it.
Yeah, I mean, at least you got inventory now.
How do you
Yeah.
get in that zone? Like how many hours are we talking here that you're just in the shop just
In the sweatshop.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm usually there. Like, my hours are like, if it's a busy week, I'm there like 10 to 9 or 10 to 10, which is kind of crazy.
God.
you say
Yeah.
10 to 9?
Or 10 to 10.
10 to 9 or 10
That's
to 10.
about how long I'm here on the,
Yeah.
on the long days.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 to 9.
I literally leave the shop with you.
I'm usually 10 hours,
It's like
but sometimes 12, but usually 10.
Like, I'm lucky to have people that come in early and they open up and they get things going. And then I usually kind of run errands in the morning and then head over there around 10:30-ish.
And just start putting in some time on the
Put
actual.
I put in a little bit of time. I'm usually doing like administrative stuff during
Yeah,
the day.
same.
And then after everyone leaves, depending on how psycho mode I want to get,
you just
Yeah.
start.
I'll either start cranking out on something random, like a project that has been sitting or maybe an unfinished thing or whatever.
That's you.
It is the same.
Yeah.
I work better when no one's here,
Yeah, for sure.
especially if I'm doing something in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just get in the zone. If no one's there, it's hard to get fucking motivated during the day because I do like act as like the float person that's kind of helping everyone.
Yeah.
I'm answering questions about like specific questions about an email, or I'm like helping make sure a print looks good or something, you know?
Yeah.
So when I'm by myself, I'm just like, all right, how can I really fucking grind?
How can I do
Yeah.
something productive right now?
Or I'll just fuck around and like
yeah.
mess with guns or do something do something fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, do you are you a caffeine person?
Yeah.
That's
dude.
when I would start. That's when I would have a coffee when everybody leaves. I would just fucking start cranking shit out.
Yeah, I drink kind of a lot of coffee.
Yeah. I've never.
How many
drank
cups of coffee a day?
You've never had coffee, right, Frankie?
No.
Never.
I try to tone it down because I don't want to get too crazy, but I usually have a cup at home in the morning.
Before you leave the house?
Before I leave the house, I'm kind of like in a daze, like answering a few emails, maybe just checking shit online.
Your brain is like.
Yeah. And then on my way there, I need to like drive with one. So most of the time, I'll stop at my homie's shop down the street.
So second cup of coffee before you even get to work.
Yeah, second coffee for the ride. Shout out Into the Void Coffee. Spot
Into the
6.
void.
Where are
Yeah.
they located?
Wait, where are they
They're in
located?
Jersey City. That's where I live.
Okay.
He's got a furniture store / coffee shop, which is kind of cool.
Oh, so
So
you
I'll
could
s-
sip the coffee and chill on the furniture.
Yeah, it's fresh.
And then buy it.
Yeah,
then
don't
buy
spill
it.
on it, though.
So I'll
Well-
go there, and then I'll grab a coffee, and then ride to the shop, and then they make fun of me because I drink this. I'll like slow drink that coffee for like if it's a hot coffee, I'll microwave it like fucking 3 times,
Oh, nah.
like trying to get it to last
Yeah.
until like midday ish, and then sometimes we'll get like a later iced
Are you a
coffee.
holding the mug at all times type of person? Like,
Sometimes.
oh, I know people just like you, man.
If I'm in
God.
a rush or sometimes like I don't want to stop at the cafe, I'm a fucking maniac. I just get in my car with like the overflowing mug and I'm like
Bro.
driving.
That's
It's
what my
so
dad
bad,
used to
dude.
do. My
It's
dad
so
would have
bad.
he'd have the mug on the center console.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just his hand on it. I'm like, Dad, there's like 300-degree coffee.
I've done
in there."
that with a solo cup before. With like, I don't know, it's like juice or something in it or water, and I'm just holding
Juice.
it.
I don't think I've driven with any open container before.
Well, that was at one
During COVID, dude, that was the shit. You go to like a bar and they're like, "You want a margarita to go?"
Yeah, and it's in a
All right.
it's in a plastic cup already.
Dude, I used
Sure,
to go
why
to the
not?
bar to pick up food, and I'm like waiting for my food during like peak COVID,
Yeah.
and like they're like, "Yo, you want a drink while you're waiting?" I'm like, "I'll take a margarita." They're like, "You want it in a sippy cup?"
Yeah, a little plastic
All right.
to go cup.
So I'm just driving home like
Here's the-
drinking out of a child's
Do
cup.
you miss how it? I miss some things how it was during COVID.
You can say it, bro.
Yeah, you don't have to be scared. You could say it.
No, I want to bring it up just because, like, I don't know. I miss how empty the roads were.
Yeah, I
and
was gonna
shit.
say I
Yeah.
miss doing 100 miles an hour on Route 17 every day.
You
got a
still
buddy
fucking
that-
do that.
I
You're
got a
right.
buddy Al that rants about it all the time. He's just like, fuck, like so pissed everyone's back.
Yeah,
Because it was just like super mellow
it was crazy
for the people
how-
that did work.
Dude,
you
how
know,
good the
it's-
roads were.
yeah.
Like, all the idiots were gone. It was weird. It was just like overnight they were all
Yeah.
disappeared.
I wish I noticed some more of the trends as it was happening in terms of like car stuff. Like prices of car shit just like
Oh
went
my
up
god, I was
overnight.
in that.
Overnight. Like I sold a car 2 months before COVID that was worth double
Yep.
immediately once COVID started.
I was literally looking for a truck right before COVID started, and then COVID happened, and the prices skyrocketed. Remember?
Mhm.
You were around.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, at least my car the day before the shutdown. It was like weird to go to the dealership. Like it was a little like,
yeah.
oh, like, yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen, you know. But at least
Hey, but
at
come in
least my
here though.
car-
Come in here though.
And I remember being kind of scared because I at least for like more than I've ever paid for a car, but it fucking worked out perfect because I got the car for a super cheap price because it was pre-COVID, and then when I went to turn it in, I
Yeah.
actually bought it because the dude's like, "Yo, we have cars on the lot right now that are the same car you're about to buy for like let's say 16 grand that are like 25 with the same
Because it just
mileage."
went up.
It just lucked out that way, you know. Like used cars were crazy.
Yeah, a
so-
lot of people got great deals on cars during COVID.
Yeah, it
Like
was pretty
crazy.
wild.
They were
And
tossing them.
It
out.
was not me though, I'll tell you that.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, those
Me either.
prices went up on those trucks, and I was like, well,
That's when I bought my
well,
first
no.
IS.
Oh wait, I remember what happened. COVID hit, and everything dropped like
Yeah.
dramatically, and then all of a sudden it just started skyrocketing, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Well, like with anything though, I feel like that's what happens.
Like trucks that were $60,000 were $40,000, and I was
Bought
like,
it.
yeah, but like at the same time, it's like, oh, should I buy this truck for $40,000, or should I maybe not do that because we don't know if the world's gonna end?
Yeah.
So I really couldn't do it, and that was when Chris was hired, so I had like no one here.
Yeah.
It was like such a bad time. There's no way I would have.
Were you guys busy during COVID?
Yeah, dude.
That's a good question.
I mean,
Like, who
I
was-
stayed up. I stayed open the whole time because I was like, I got extreme anxiety just sitting
Being in the
home.
house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
So I was like, I kind of thought about it for a day. We kind of like went home for a day or two,
Yeah.
you know, and just like felt it out. And then I kind of just thought about, I'm like, all right, well, my whole building is pretty much shut down. I'm the only person that would go there. So I was like, I'm not going to get COVID from going there alone. I
Yeah.
don't think. And then I like looked at my buddy Kyle that works for me. I'm like, I think we could just, me and you just kind of work and we'd be cool. Like maybe we could
I'm calling the cops.
like distance each other,
I mean,
you know?
we did the same thing here.
Yeah, and like I mean, technically my building it's a storage facility. Like half of it is general storage and the other half is like commercial, bigger kind of businesses. But it's an essential business, the storage facility. So we were open, and I don't have a storefront or anything, so I didn't really need to worry
Yeah.
about customers, you know.
Yeah.
So I put up a post like, "Yo, we're still open. We'll ship you your shit. You don't have to like come here."
we sanitize it and
Yeah,
whatever.
we fucking poured Lysol all over your tees, and then it kind of worked out sick because all the restaurants and bars and all this shit that was closed, they needed money to raise money by selling T-shirts. So we were just like cranking
So
shit out.
you think you were doing more
I didn't think
business?
about that.
Maybe not more, but we were definitely busy throughout the
Okay.
whole time.
That's
Yeah.
good.
How many masks did you have to screen print? Any?
Oh shit, that's right. You probably printed masks.
Luckily, not that many, but we did do a bunch, and it was just fucking dumb. I mean, I hated it the whole time.
like
Fucking
it was like
printing
a
on
picture of like a
napkins.
picture of another face.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, it's
Yeah.
probably annoying to print it,
Dude,
right?
a lot of people went really hard with masks. Like
Yeah, I saw.
print shops basically buying tons and tons and like producing tons and tons, and now they're just sitting on like
Oh my.
Yeah.
boxes of
10,000
fucking
masks.
I got 'em-
I think I have some still. Like this skate shop wanted like these red fucking cotton like really shitty masks like in the beginning, and
They
we,
wouldn't even shield you from
yeah,
germs.
and
dude.
it was just like we made them, and then it just kind of like one day it was like cool again, and now they're just sitting in my shop. You know, no one wants to wear them, but
Carl, how you feel
I
about
get
the
'em-
mask?
I
thing?
get them for free at ShopRite. The mask thing,
I want your opinion.
it annoyed me one from a glasses
Bro, you're a
user
fucking
standpoint.
anti-masker, bro.
Yeah, are you an anti-masker?
I didn't really.
Anti-mask.
I wore the mask because we were told to wear the mask.
I was
Damn.
born with
You're a
the
sheep.
mask.
You're a sheep.
Damn. Yeah.
You're gonna
But
lose no matter what you say.
For a little bit during COVID, what I thought was funny was that I had a bike for a little
so
bit.
it's a joke to you.
Yeah, it was hilarious, allegedly. But no, I had a bike at the time during COVID, and I would forget the mask. That was a big thing for me, is I would forget it.
So you'd walk in a store and be like, "Fuck."
I would walk in a store. Fuck, sorry. No, but like I would walk in there with my motorcycle helmet and just not take it off. So I look
Yeah,
like
that's fine. That's what I did.
I look like
Just close
Kinda-
the glass.
Look like you're about to rob the place.
kind of look kind of sus.
It doesn't matter though because that's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
And then eventually New York City was like, "All right, you need to wear a mask everywhere, but when you walk in, take it down so the camera sees you, and then put
Yeah.
it back." Okay, what else do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Dude, the restaurant, my girl's in the restaurant business. It's like so dumb watching the
Oh my
people
God,
putting it
dude.
on, walking to the bathroom, coming back, taking it off.
Yeah.
It's just like it's
The
just
restaurant
fucking
thing, like
insane.
I don't give a fuck about the masks. I really don't care. Like if the store, this is what I care about. I don't want the government telling anyone what to do. That's it. If the
Amen,
store,
brother.
yeah,
Hey yo.
if the store wants you to put a mask on or the owner wants you to do something,
Sure.
that's on
Sure.
them. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
That's what America's all about, dude.
Yeah. And where was I going with this? Oh, but the restaurant thing, dude. Oh my god.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what you
It just
said.
seemed
like-
it just seemed a little crazy. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
When you're sitting down, you can have the mask off. But if you're head level, you
yeah, you
gotta
gotta
put it
danger
on.
zone. That's
Gotta
the
put it
danger
on. That's
zone.
where the germs
Yeah.
come
That's
into
where
play.
the germs are.
yeah, COVID rises like heat. So as long as you're down low, you can have no mask on. It was like, dude, come on, what are we
it's
doing
like
here?
crawling out of a
I wish
fire.
I had kept my drift car during COVID, man.
Me too, bro.
I wish.
Sold mine.
Wait, did you?
Nah,
I was
I'm
gonna say
playing.
like I don't
I'm
think
playing.
that they told me that you were into drifting or whatnot.
He's like, me too, man.
we haven't really
Dude,
talked
I
about
wish.
drifting, but that's
I
fine.
wish
we could take you drifting one time.
that would be sick.
You can just drift my
Perfect.
car. I let
I'm a car
anybody
guy,
do it.
dude. I'm
Perfect.
definitely a car guy.
Add them to the list. We got a list of podcast guests that we're taking drifting. So we're taking all you guys out. Be like, all right.
I've been to Englishtown swap meet many times, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Spot's sick.
So you
Wait,
said you are a
That'd
car
be
guy.
so funny. Imagine like having like
That's what we plan on doing.
faction drift day with the intro to drift. Everyone
Yep.
can come and just drive a fucking
Yeah, your car.
you dick. I knew it. None of the other cars are reliable enough.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're right. Fair. I'll take it.
That's wild.
So you are a car guy. Tell me your favorite car. I
Yeah,
gotta
what
hear
kind of
this right
cars
now.
are you into?
Favorite car?
Favorite car.
1960 Impala convertible.
Oh,
That's a fair choice. I don't know what it looks
Classy
like, but I know it's
motherfucker.
probably good.
I
You
like-
would look so
a
cool
long-
driving
it's a
that
long
shit.
I like classic cars. I like lowriders.
American stuff.
If I had to pick like a drift car, 2001 Acura Integra.
Okay.
What?
I like that car.
Needs to be rear wheel drive though.
yeah.
I don't know if that's a I don't know if that's a drift car, but
It's a
JDM
tuner
car.
car. Yeah. It's
if
a
I had
JDM
like
car.
a
Which one of
import-
these on the wall do you
you know.
like?
They're all the same car.
I
Except that. That's a Z.
don't like that. That's the one I don't.
So you like Hondas?
I don't know, not really specifically,
Well,
but I just always liked
this
that
guy
car.
likes Hondas. So
Yeah.
I don't like love them.
When I was
that's where I
when I was
from.
into that type of car when I was younger, Fast and Furious just
Yeah.
had come out. I was like, yo, I want an Integra.
that's exactly where all of us were.
I wanted fucking the ground effects, drop
Yeah.
down, fucking huge ass wing.
Yeah.
Damn, you're an OG for calling it ground effects.
Yeah.
That's what they're called, right? Well, it's like body kit.
Well, we're in a whole new realm now, but
I
yeah,
don't want to
back
fucking
then.
offend your viewers, dude.
No,
Like
no.
fucking.
Ground effects sounds sick.
I
Yeah.
know that's how I would
I thought
like
ground
to call
effects was the ill
I think
shit.
that's how I
And
might
then
call
they-
it. Now.
They call them aero kits.
Okay,
No, I'm gonna keep getting.
I thought it was
I need
ground
you to get
effects where
ground
where
effects.
the actual like body work, but then I thought maybe ground effects
Like
transitioned
lighting?
into lighting.
Neon lights and
The
everything.
neons were fucking
I
fresh.
think that would be considered part of it. The thing is, like, to me, it was always a body kit until
Yeah.
we got into drifting, and then it was aero.
Yeah.
You know,
What makes it aero though? In fact, you're making it less aero.
Definitely-
gentrifiers.
all the drifting,
No, gentrifiers.
all the drifting
You
body
just
kits
gentrified the term.
are definitely not aerodynamic. So I don't know why they call it that, but I don't know. It sounds cool.
It does sound cool.
Think
You know
of
why?
ground
You know why?
effects
In the
sounds better.
racing world, they'll call it an aero kit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why, because
Yeah, 'cause
drifters are
it's
just
more
trying to
aer-
be
That's
racers.
the whole point, no? Like it's more aerodynamic.
That's supposed to be the
Yeah.
point.
It's supposed to be the
but
point.
we all know it's to look cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on tuner cars and especially in drifting,
That's
it's
the-
just to look good. It
Hell
has
yeah.
nothing to do with aero.
at all.
The rear wing maybe, but that's about it.
Dude, everyone said that the rear wing would make a car drive. I
They-
think mine is so small
Well, it's
that
not
it
mounted
doesn't
properly
matter.
either. You need it mounted like to the structure, not the trunk.
It is literally mounted to the trunk.
Yeah, that's why. Like that's
It
more
is
of like.
sturdy.
Just for aesthetics.
You
Yeah.
can pull on it.
Definitely looks cool.
But if you were to hit like 120 miles an hour, that truck would start collapsing.
Oh yeah, it would.
Oh yeah, it'd be dented.
You
like,
would
"Oh,
probably
yeah, it would."
rip the trunk off.
Yeah.
You gotta take.
All right.
All right.
Bathroom break.
I think we're gonna start using
For these
ground
brief
effects.
messages, yeah, I'm gonna start calling it ground effects.
Let's coin that term. Sorry,
K
Corey.
K-spec, K-site ground effects.
Yeah, kind of like ground effects.
Ground effects.
Dude,
Yo,
I'm
if you're
gonna-
listening, you better not fucking take that shit.
I swear to God, I swear to God, this is a good idea. K-spec ground effects.
I feel like
I'm
I've
gonna-
already seen some of
I'm
our,
gonna start
our ideas
making
got
aero kits.
taken.
When I make body kits, K-spec ground effects. LTD.
Limited.
Okay, fair enough. I like this podcast.
How is
man.
everybody
Yeah.
doing so far?
So
Who- our
relaxed.
listeners, thank you so much. By the way, I want to thank all of our listeners for the support. We fucking have a lot of engagement going on, a lot of
Why
lot
don't
of
you
downloads.
Tell them about your Twitch stream.
Oh yeah, I have been streaming on Twitch. A lot of us in the Discord. If you haven't checked out the Discord, check out that link tree on our Instagram. But I've been streaming CarX. Trying to get into Assetto Corsa, but feel like a lot of our Discord members don't have Assetto yet, so we just jam on CarX. But if you're interested in that, check it out. It's Carl from Faction.
Yeah. I'll
Shit's
repost
sick.
it on the story next time you do it. I forgot to do it yesterday.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
think I
wondering
tag you guys.
because I don't know how to do that shit. But I was like, Malcolm, you should. Be
I keep
sharing that.
asking Frankie every time. I'm like, didn't watch my stream again.
guys.
all right.
I'm too busy.
I like to think I made it pretty legit. I'm still working on a lot of things. The audio
I'm
level.
sure it's legit. I'm just
where I'm
watching
at,
too many history documentaries.
I hung up flags too in my little corner. I built a little
yeah.
corner for it and everything.
What about what we're doing tomorrow? Because this will be out before tomorrow's
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, so maybe after you're done listening to this, or if you want to pop on over there. But we're gonna be on the Pilot Podcast with Damien, James. I don't know who else is on there from Car Shop Kuroshi, but yeah, that should be pretty fun.
Yeah, they're getting me a little concerned.
This is my first time. Yeah, I know it's sick. I'm so fucking ready. I
Yeah,
thought you were
Damien was like, I got an idea. Are you free? I'm like, I
get 7
guess.
pieces of paper.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
He's like, get 7 pieces of paper and a pen. I'm like, what?
Frankie, I thought for a little bit that you were going to come over. I was like, why doesn't Frankie just come over to my house? I got a nice little setup at
I'm
home.
sure you'd want that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Ah.
No, I'll probably
No.
be at the shop, so I was like, I'll just do it here. And if I can use that mic, well, he's gonna try to hook it up, and Malcolm's
Malcolm.
gonna try.
Oh,
to
yeah,
hook
you'll
it
be-
up.
Malcolm, can
Yeah.
you toss me another silver?
Oh, Corey
Oh,
got you.
Corey, thank you.
Silver bullet.
Silver
bud.
bullet.
Yeah, so we'll be on that podcast.
you.
You guys can check it out. I don't know what to expect. This is the first podcast we've ever done.
This is
right?
the first podcast where I'm gonna be on as a guest.
Yeah.
And also, I just made dude. I just gotta let you guys know. After getting a computer, cheers.
Get that crack.
ASMR. Hold on, let me get a couple glugs.
That sounds so weird.
It did sound kind of weird, right?
There it is. That's that TikTok.
But I got a computer. Are you a computer guy? I'm sure you do. A lot of your
A lot
work
of people use
it has to be
computers.
computer and
Dude, I just
some
bought
sort.
a fucking computer today.
Oh, really?
I feel like I buy a computer every week, bro.
God
What?
damn it!
I bought
what
one
the
2 days ago too. It's fucking crazy.
What?
And you bought a phone.
Yeah, I got a
This
phone
is
and
a big month for you.
I'm not trying to fucking flex, but I just always have to buy computers, dude. It sucks.
Wait, why?
Because
though?
is it because of the shit, dude? That
We're just like always kind of trying, like we keep like rotating them around and upgrading, and
push. You gotta push the envelope more.
because we
and
got
more.
like computer by shipping, computer by customer service. I got a computer for graphic design. I got a computer for fucking production. I got an iPad for embroidery. It's
Yeah.
just like a lot of shit, but
You're probably
Malcolm's looking at me like, we need more computers.
I'm waiting for my second computer, dude.
You need a monitor, dude. You don't need another computer.
You said it. I'll buy it right now.
You said you don't
buy it on the pod. Buy it on the pod.
So you have a separate computer for shipping.
pretty much like the goal was to have one for each zone, pretty much.
Are they like
so
thin
your shop
clients?
is like zoned out. and you
Yeah,
have,
because like shipping,
little
you got to
ones?
have a dedicated computer. That's like my background, the shipping thing from the sneakers. So I was like, we got to have a dope shipping setup, fulfillment. So
All right, we got to go to your shop.
get the fuck over there, bro.
Yeah,
gotta
we
We
check
can
it
probably
out.
walk over there.
We got to
Yeah.
inspect this
It's pretty
place
close,
out.
bro. It's only like 10 minutes from here.
I remember it
15
looked
minutes.
sick. Like it's an old looking building.
You were there?
I'm pretty sure you printed the hoodies. We did one run of hoodies when I was
You
in
might
the BM
remember 'em.
Speedstars stuff. And
This
Greg
fucking
was
guy,
our.
bro. This is BM Speedstars in the
This is-
flesh.
Yeah. See, he knows you. What the
What
fuck?
happened?
He knows BM Speed.
Greg did all of our stuff.
Okay,
So
so maybe I
was-
met you then for a second outside. Or something?
Maybe Greg was our buddy who did all of our
Yeah,
graphic stuff.
I remember
did it.
Greg's name. I don't know who I met from that crew, but I obviously remember doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Speedstars. We did something recently, I thought.
Yeah, we did. With my dog on it. He designed something else.
So,
too.
so
Yeah,
you printed
yeah,
that too.
yeah.
Did you print that as well?
Yeah, with like the car seat kind of with,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the helmet and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Ah, sick. What the fuck?
So you got all this shit already.
Bro, I put that hoodie through fucking hell, man, and the graphics on there. So
Yeah, that's
Alright,
good.
like
good to hear.
scraping
I
on
was
the
getting a little
fucking
nervous.
ground.
yeah.
like working on the car in it. You can't give me any nice clothes, dude. I fucking know. I ruin all of them.
So
Yeah.
are you in? You're not obviously. We already talked about where you're located, but I know there's like an art studio over there in Patterson somewhere.
No,
It's
that's
like a
the
big-
Art Factory. We're
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
That's more
I
near
went to
the
a wedding over
falls.
okay.
That's a nice spot. It's similar building. It's just a big old.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of
converted factory space.
glass blowers in there that rent out space. and
I'll bet
whatnot.
there are.
Yeah,
I think call me weird, but I think that those buildings are kind of cool to be
they're
in.
sick.
You look
I
up
love
and
our
you're like,
spot.
look at all that asbestos
I
up
love
there.
I love our building. Our building's like, I don't know, it's over 100 years old, 120.
Damn.
We should have
1892 or something.
We should have a cars and
God,
coffee
man.
over there.
God,
And
I gotta go
collab.
over there and look for a building.
You could have a fucking car show in my parking lot. It's pretty big.
Dude, cars and
We
coffee.
could definitely.
That's an
do
idea.
some-
Write it down,
Well, he's-
Frankie.
and he's got a friend that does coffee. I don't know if he can transport all that shit, but
I mean, I got another friend who has a coffee truck.
there
Oh,
you go.
He could bring it.
Dude.
We can have a cars and coffee at Panther Printing.
Yeah,
Faction
that's-
X Panther Printing.
Yeah, we could do it.
And
As
then
long
you
as
can
you think it's
you
okay.
can sell your
Yeah.
merch. Like
Yep.
tons of
tight.
people would buy this. Look at this.
Yeah.
If you didn't already give me this and you said that was on the website, I probably would have.
I mean, Malcolm literally
about
was in
that?
his DMs, like acting like he's me.
That was me talking to you.
Shit.
Hey, Malcolm wants a hat. I'm like, I didn't say that. Like, why is Malcolm talking?
Well, I'm
in the
glad
third
that
person?
Malcolm got
Yeah, I
it.
didn't even. Oh, that's another here. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Here's two
shit.
more.
Hell yeah.
Just some
There it
more
is.
stuff.
That hat's
That's
sick,
last
too.
thing I got in the bag.
So what kind of hat is that now? Let me see.
These are more.
So that one right there, the black on black, that's another nylon hat, and then the one the other one's a cotton. It's a 6-panel.
That looks more like an old
Okay.
school hat.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
buckle on the back. I have a bunch of hats that have that old little buckle on there.
That'll be a little bit bigger fit. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
your classic 6-panel.
Yeah, Malcolm
That's a
probably
good
wear
hat.
this every day.
It's a good hat.
Oh fuck.
Why would you
Yep.
throw it like that?
Dude, I don't know how to throw. Come on.
That
Yeah.
graphic's kind of based on like an old truck kind of graphic,
That's
like
all-
a
that's all
18-wheeler
Malcolm
style
likes.
shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
El
color-
Paso
the
towing.
colorway
I
at
like
least, yeah.
old American shit.
That's why I like-
He's
I
all
fuck with
about that
this.
Americana.
I wonder if I could get away with wearing that in the office. We'll see.
This is cool too.
One time I wore a faction shirt to the office and I was like, fuck all you guys. I work in an office building where they want you to wear like collared shirts and shit.
What about on Fridays?
Fuck that.
I'm not in the office on Fridays. They're lucky if I'm wearing clothes on Friday.
Okay.
Nice.
But
So how's Patterson these days?
Pretty fucking ratchet, not gonna lie.
do you have
Yeah.
any weird shit going on by the what's the weirdest thing you've seen by you?
Oof.
Because isn't Super Life K?
Yeah.
He's in Patterson.
No,
No, he's
no,
he's
no.
in another not so
he's
great.
south somewhere.
Honestly,
area.
dude, everything that's really gnarly that happens, it's not even weird anymore because it happens so frequently. Like,
Give me something.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I'm not gonna lie and say once a week, but like once a month, I'll just see someone shooting heroin, like right outside.
I knew it was gonna be dark.
Straight up dark, fading, like with the needle in, just like
Nodding off.
yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I've seen that a bunch, like right outs. We're luckily in a good spot where it's mostly industrial park kind of
Yeah.
spot, and like there's a courthouse across the street, so there's like there's
police.
police like circling, like
Okay.
coming in
alright.
and out. So I'm not like I don't feel threatened there,
Yeah.
but there's just like zombies walking around all the time,
Yeah.
and just like people fucking
The courthouse being
pissing
there
on my
comforts
steps
me.
and
Oh.
just like just kind of gnarly shit like that, but
Yeah.
kind of used to it. I never really get bothered too much. I've gotten chased down a couple times, like
What?
leaving.
What are you? Now I'm really picturing a zombie
No,
like chasing your car.
Well, this was different. This is like the younger kids that are trying to sell drugs. So like they see me and they think I'm like a white junkie, which is like, it's unfortunate to say, but if you're white and you're in that area,
You're
and
probably
you,
looking
and you
for
look
heroin.
like me, you're probably
Yeah.
looking for heroin,
Yeah.
like because not that many white people down there, and most of them are just like kind of looking for
Yeah.
drugs, whatever.
I've
Unfortunately,
known them before.
not to stereotype white people, but yeah, the dudes that they see me drive out, and then they'll kind of just chase after my car until I get to the red light, and they start
the
knocking on my
fuck?
window like, yo, you good, you need something, you need something, and I'm like, yo,
dude,
fuck off, you know.
No, dude.
I'm
Like,
straight,
nah,
man.
I'm good.
Fuck.
I already got mine before, dude. I'm
thank
fine.
You. No, thank
I'm
you.
good.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy,
But-
man.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I kind of gotta stay.
Again, when you said that there
Stay
were
strapped in
officers
there.
present,
I was
a
just
little
gonna
more.
say that, but I was like, you know what? You brought up guns before. You probably already. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what
gotta
it is.
protect yourself in there.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So keep that thing on me when we're there, dude. You know.
I'll hang out around you
Definitely
and Frankie when we
Yeah.
have this cars and coffee.
Everyone's getting their concealed carries now. It's like
My
finally-
uncle has that shit. It's kind of crazy
Yeah.
to think about because he's such a dork sometimes. And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
it's
what the fuck?
It's a good idea.
Most gun guys are dorks, unfortunately.
Yeah.
but it's cool.
He's
in
just-
one way or another.
Yeah, no, he's a nerd.
Yeah.
I think, but I think in the greatest way. Like he lets himself get obsessed
I was
in
talking.
a good way about stuff, like of his hobbies. I respect people like that.
I was talking to some gun people yesterday, and they were just showing me like, yeah, we went on this trip, this and that, like shooting guns, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds fun, but I don't know, man. I get bored with like I have guns and everything, but like I can only shoot for so long. Like when we went out that day,
That was fun because for me, I was fucking there. I looked like an idiot. I saw a picture of myself. I'm literally like,
we're literally like on the firing
I'm like,
line, and I'm
"God
like, oh, you
damn it."
shot a gun before, right? He's like, no. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, okay, so
Hell
this
yeah.
is what we're doing right now. But you did a great job. Impeccable aim.
the aim was okay. I
Damn.
like that.
It was amazing.
stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, but like that day, I was like, yeah, this is fun. Go out, shoot some shit, and then go home. But like people that want to do this shit like for a whole weekend, I'm like, bro, I don't know.
I can understand if there was another purpose. Do you hunt or anything like that?
No, I'm not.
But
a
my
hunter,
buddies who do
but-
hunt, I can kind of understand. I like
Yeah, that makes
personally
sense.
like
that makes
the
sense.
one. It's going to require skill. Two, it's going to require a lot of patience, and basically being alone
Yeah.
in a tree or some shit. Right?
Yeah.
It's called a tree stand.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't play no hunting games on any consoles like
No,
Cabela's.
no, you're right.
Cabela's Dangerous
Cup-
Hunts.
Yeah, brother. Come
never-
on,
I
dude.
never
Those,
played that game.
those were good games. No one else played it. Of course, Malcolm.
My version
Me
of
and
that
Malcolm
game
are always on that.
My version of that game was just seeing my dad come home. Dad, you got anything? Nope.
What about like
Every
what's that
time.
other thing? With the frisbee shit. Pole.
Oh,
Skeet.
skeet shooting.
Skeet
Yeah,
shooting.
That
yeah.
sounds difficult.
Skeet
'Cause
shooting
this-
is fun.
The skeet thing, is that what you call that? What do you call it?
Skeet.
What do you call the? It's
Clay
a whatever.
pigeons?
The clay pigeon. That looks like such a hard object to try and like aim
Yeah,
and calculate
but
for.
the shotgun is just like,
It's
that
big
shit would be
spread.
hard.
that bird
We should do
shot.
that.
Bird
Be
shot.
fun.
Yeah. There's still some daylight out. We could
Oh, you just want to go right now?
go right now.
Okay.
Like
We'll
I just want to. What's
we'll
the
do it in
word?
the street.
Paul!
Yeah, we'll just do it in the street,
Oh yeah, perfect.
dude.
Well,
but
we
like,
could just do it by his shop, and I feel like we would not get in trouble.
Yeah, there's gunshots going off all over the place. It's fucking normal.
Dude, I think that this could be a really cool thing. Like I like everything that you've shown us. So I'm like,
I think we should definitely do
I
it.
feel like
Car meet.
our groups would be good.
They would mesh well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they would buy a lot of
definitely.
stuff.
I was,
Well,
oh, go ahead.
no, like I'm just thinking of you come from a skateboarding background too, right? Or tattooing stuff like that.
Yeah.
The
both.
drift community is like the same thing. It's like exactly the same. BMX, skateboarding, all that stuff as well. So
Do you still skate?
Yeah, I skate.
From time
Not
to
as much
time?
as I did, but I do. You know.
Yeah.
Can you still? This is the deciding factor for me and Frankie.
Let's
Can you
go.
still kickflip?
Of course.
Okay, you're Tony
Hell yeah.
Hawk. You're Tony Hawk.
you're
to us.
Tony Hawk then.
You're godly to us.
I went a
Yeah.
long time not. I mean, I don't really do a lot of flip tricks now. I just kind of cruise around and skate transition.
Okay,
but
that's what I like to
Ooh.
do.
I was skating in the park maybe a couple weeks ago, and I was doing kickflips, and people were like, "Damn, dude!"
Yo, kickflip
Like,
is sick. You're
'cause
getting off
when
the
you're
board.
older. When you get older and you start doing shit like that, it's kind of like, all right, like,
Yeah.
still kickflipping. That's wild.
Dude. Why is it?
Flipping your board is like it's like a cliche when you're older. It's like I don't flip my board anymore.
Oh yeah.
You still skate, but like you don't flip your board.
That-
You just like grind, like you just skate quarter
There's
pipes
a
and
there's a
shit.
specific way that older people skate. I
For
feel like,
sure.
and there's like a joke about it recently. I've been seeing on Instagram where it's like skaters over 50 be like, and it's It's like this. It is very true. I can't explain it, but the tricks that they're doing, if
For sure.
they're just more or less cruising and kind of just vibing out
Laid
in
back.
the park, like, and they always got no shirt on.
Yeah,
It's a really tan guy with gray chest
shorts
hair.
and fucking knee pads.
Knee-
Every fucking time, dude. I'm not trying to wear knee pads, but
Yeah.
that's the fucking old man vibe.
I feel like
Skating a pool.
Is that why Josh DeLees was out the other night?
no. So I was just about to say that Josh can still tray flip. Like I think I saw him on a story that he did a tray
Oh yeah, I
flip.
saw him.
I was like, what the fuck?
He's got to make sure he can still do it.
Look,
Tray
man,
flip,
that's
it's gonna-
cardio.
Tray
That
flip will take me a couple tries.
that shit's
but
tiring.
Tray
dude.
flip was always the one that everyone was trying to do when I
Yeah.
was in high school. They were like, until they can do that, they're not really.
That
But
shit
now
is
that's, like,
so
the easiest trick.
tiring.
Yeah.
Like even in Josh's video, him going back and forth and doing flip tricks, that shit is gonna gas me out in
It's gonna
like
fuck your legs up.
10
too.
minutes. One
It's
wrong
tiring.
ankle, one wrong
Yeah.
roll of my ankle, and I'm done.
That's another part too. I don't want to get fucking hurt. And then
Yeah,
I
because
can't work or
especially for
whatever.
you won't be able to work.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked.
The more you think about it, skateboarding really is just some reckless kid shit.
It's
What?
insane.
Yeah, dude,
No, it's
nah,
just
skateboarding
drifting,
is so
dude.
athletic, dude.
No, drifting
literally
is so
drifting.
safe, dude.
Shut the fuck up. right
Skateboarding,
now.
you make one wrong move, you guess what? You can't work anymore.
That's
It's
true.
just the
You know what I
thrill
mean?
of like being close to danger. When I did skateboard, I liked the mini ramp a lot. That's where I could do a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I had a mini ramp in my garage growing up.
Damn,
we-
you're so fucking lucky.
Yeah, we built one in there. It was sick.
It's sick.
My dad was a shit. He fucking let us do kind of whatever. We had a big. My dad's a gearhead, so that's kind of like.
Where you got
I
it?
mean, I didn't touch
What
on
do
it
he
yet,
have?
but-
Did he have anything when while you were growing
Yeah,
up?
he's. I mean, he still has a car now. He's got a 1970 El Camino. It's mint,
Damn,
super
Damn,
nice,
wow.
cherry red,
dude.
like racing
Let's
stripes.
put bags on it. And put
454.
Dans on it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a 454, big block. It's fucking fast.
That shit about.
Yeah, 4-speed. That's about all I know about cars. No, I just
Got the four. on
I
the
don't know
floor.
anything. I don't know what the big block. I know big block means it's bigger.
Yeah,
Yo,
we're
It's a big fucking engine.
we're
Hoosiers.
tuner guys. We don't know shit about that stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
you might
Hoosiers.
know some of it. I don't know any of that.
That's how I learned how to drive
Hoosiers.
stick and that thing. So now, like, I had a Volkswagen that was stick, and driving that compared to the fucking El Camino is insanely easy.
Yeah.
You're probably
And
in
you
there.
can't even really downshift. Like in a Volkswagen, you know, like you downshift to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
In his car, you fucking downshift. It's
Yeah.
like it bogs down and like you could stop. You don't even need brakes.
when it was manual, what kind of trans? 4-speed still?
4-speed.
Is that
the
is it on the column?
No,
or is
it's,
that
it's on the floor. Yeah, he's
is
got
it-
a
what is this
4-speed on
thing?
the floor. That's on the
Four on
column.
the floor, yeah, and
Yeah.
then 3 on the tree.
Well, that's
Right.
probably why too, because it's only got 4
Come
speeds.
on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got a it's
So
a
you
4-speed.
downshift is like a pretty
That shit slows
drastic
you down.
drop. Yeah.
But I had a 6-speed, or I guess it was a 5-speed Jetta,
Yeah.
and that thing like you downshift and you don't really feel.
Why
it.
could I have guessed you had a Jetta?
Because he's a skateboarder.
You're a skateboarder.
He's my age. How old are you?
You're
35.
white.
35?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like 2 years older than me. It's the same shit. Like everyone had a Volkswagen. Like,
Yeah. Well, wait. I'm gonna try to guess the year of what Volkswagen it was. You said it was a Jetta already, so dead giveaway. But was it a Mark?
No. It wasn't
Uh-oh.
early in life.
It wasn't early in
No,
life.
my
It
first,
was later.
My first car.
It's a
you wanna know
newer
what that
Jetta?
was?
Yeah, what was your first car?
What was your first one? Because you said your dad had an El
Can you
Camino.
guess or no?
Yeah, he loves
You-
playing this game.
You
All
probably
right, how do you
won't-
do it?
You probably won't. Guess
You ask him questions, right?
Yeah, 7 questions, I guess,
All right.
to guess your first car.
it. All right, lay it on me.
Jesus Christ. But obviously I can't ask dumb shit like
Color.
what's the manufacturer. Was it a pre 2000s car? Like the year 2000
Is it older
manufacturer
than
date. Is
2000?
it older than 2000?
It's a trick question almost. It was a 2000.
Okay.
Okay.
fair.
Fuck.
Alright.
That makes it
Yeah,
harder.
that is kind of a trick question.
Because that's like the turning point. A lot of new cars came out with different names and shit.
Yeah,
was it
it
a
was-
domestic car? This is a second question.
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
Oh.
Speaking of Christ, it might be a Chrysler. Would it be a Chrysler? No, it would not be it would not be a
No.
Chrysler.
Is it a? Come on.
No,
you know the
domestic.
next question.
Was it a
Yeah.
Ford?
No.
No, you
Fuck,
can't ask
why would you-
brands. You can't ask.
I know.
I meant 4 doors.
Oh, okay.
It was a coupe.
It was a 4-door.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ford or
All right,
whatever.
so that's I'll count that as the fourth question.
Okay.
Fuck, it's a 4-door domestic car
I got faith
that
in
came
him.
out in 2000, and it wasn't a Ford, so the Ford Taurus is out.
4 doors.
I was thinking of
Come
Ford
on, bro.
Taurus.
Give me some more
A
credit.
friend of mine, a lot of friends of mine got Ford Tauruses because their family.
I think
had
it's going to
them.
be kind of cool from what he just said right there. So keep that in mind.
I know, and it was
Nah,
a
it's not that cool.
It's not?
I loved it.
Okay.
It's a dope car.
4-door.
He keeps saying car, so it's a car.
It's a
Yeah,
car.
Or I'm just trying to throw you off.
No,
It's
you
the-
ain't. You ain't. Maybe you are.
Was it a station wagon?
No.
Okay, so it's a
That's a
4-door
5th question.
with a normal trunk.
Yeah, but it could also be a fucking Jeep for all you know.
Yeah.
No, but
you
he
really-
keeps saying it's a car.
Yeah.
A Jeep
Nah.
is a car, dude.
He's getting warm, dude.
Oh, he thinks it is a Jeep.
Anything with
What-
4 wheels is a car to me.
Oh yeah, was it all-wheel drive?
All-wheel drive.
Okay, so it's
Ooh.
6. That's question 6, and number 7 is going to be.
It might be a Jeep.
Was it a?
It's gonna be something like it though.
Yeah, no. What is it? It's probably like a Geo Tracker.
Yeah. Maybe
Dude,
some.
I wish.
No, it's a Jeep Liberty or a Jeep Compass.
No, dude.
Oh,
Fuck!
damn, you lost.
You lost, Carl.
Close
Yeah, I
though.
lost.
I had a Jeep Cherokee Sport.
Oh,
The
2000.
cube one?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Jeeps, man. Is
Damn,
that the one
so
that
I
Dan
got- I was
has?
close.
Yeah, it was boxy.
No, not 2000.
All my friends who had one of those as first cars did reckless shit with them.
Dude, I was literally, it's funny. I was kind of thinking of myself about, I don't know. I didn't know what I was getting into coming here. So I was like thinking about potential shit like this. Like
Yeah.
maybe what kind of cars have I driven and shit.
Okay.
What's some dumb shit you did in high school with this Jeep?
Dude,
I definitely know you
Yo.
did some dumb shit with this
I was
Jeep.
literally thinking of a story how I fucking sold that car to a dude. My dad always told me, like, before you sell a car, you got to go get new floor mats,
Oh.
rubber mats, put them in the car,
Zhuzh it up a bit.
and fucking get that and detail the shit. Either get it detailed or detail the shit out of it yourself, clean it,
Just to make it.
just to make it look mint, like
So they
car
buy it.
wash, polish, whatever.
Okay.
So I fucking polished, waxed this thing.
New rubber mats.
New rubber mats, cleaned it out, dude. I fucking probably vacuumed like a pound of sand out of the fucking back seat, dude. This guy gets in this truck that's buying it, and he's like, "Bro, you took really good care of this thing." And dude, in my head, I'm just fucking thinking of all the gnarly shit I've done to it, dude. I literally used to go. It's like the type of truck where you look for flood zones.
Yes.
To like drive through, just like a fucking dickhead.
and
Yeah.
you're going in there.
Dude,
at
I used to
Mach
go to
10.
Willowbrook Mall, and like, there's been times I would go to Willowbrook after like a fucking bad storm and just kind of cruise, like checking shit out, and we'd be
Yeah.
driving through like 2-foot puddles and just hear the engine start like taking in water a
just
little.
floor it
I'm
a
like,
little
oh
bit more.
fuck! I'm like, all right, we should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Just like
That's a good first car.
also just delivering pizza for like 6 years in it, just
Damn.
fucking bashing the shit.
That's a lot
so
of
hard.
miles.
Yeah, putting so many miles on it, but. Yeah,
Just
the
a
dude was
pair,
like,
just
"Yo,
a
this
set of
thing's
floor
fucking
mats.
nice."
But it kept probably trucking, to be honest. It sounds like, did it treat you well?
Dude, it was sick. I had it for, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 years, but
Damn.
Ah, damn.
For a first car, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I got it when I was, 17, and then I had it till, I don't even know. Yeah, no, maybe not that long, maybe 6 years.
Anything big break on it?
Dude, I replaced every single thing in the engine.
Fucking hey, god damn it.
What about the transmission?
Not the trans, but I did.
That's pretty good for the trans the last 10 years.
Luckily, my dad's buddy is like the ill mechanic.
Yeah.
Plug.
Dude, he's a beast. Nick at Night. Shout out Nick at Night.
Nick at Night? That's
Yeah.
his. That's
He's an old school car guy, antique dealer type of dude.
Okay.
Um,
I got some furniture.
He doesn't have a shop, but he's one of those heads that could fix literally anything. Moped, lawnmower, car, whatever the fuck. If
Yeah.
it had a motor, he's fixing it. But yeah, he helped me fix a ton of shit in it. We did like the radiator, water pump, all like the random shit.
Probably
that
the
would
normal
break.
maintenance stuff that would happen.
The air conditioner that blew up, we fixed that. I don't know, just a bunch of shit.
I think that engine that's in that car was probably the inline 6 that was
It's a
in there.
straight 6.
Yeah, that engine is bulletproof.
That sounds like I know about cars. Right?
Yeah, it
Straight
does, yeah.
6.
Yeah.
So far, you've sounded like you've known about cars, honestly, this whole conversation.
Is that the one that Dan
Got
has?
the 4 on the floor.
I know a little about a lot.
Our buddy that
Yeah,
we
that-
went
that is
wheeling
that.
with one time. We went.
It's basically the same car, I think.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, it's just lifted.
Our other, that means our other friend had one, and we used to call it.
His was older though.
What did we call his? It was a white one,
Dan's.
so we called it like White Magic or some shit. Because this thing was just like so charming. It
Mine
just-
was fucking dumb. It was all black sprayed lights, all that shit. you
Murdered
know?
out.
Yeah.
Murdered out.
Murdered
Murdered
out.
out.
Yeah, I remember that.
The tail lights were black,
Yeah, murdered out was a big thing.
black
man.
wheels, black everything.
Probably
Yeah.
had the steel-looking wheels on it.
Yeah.
Robin,
I don't
Robin
know what
Big
wheels
made
I
that big.
had, but it was the wheels with like the small, big circles in them.
Yup. That's
Ooh.
exactly what I thought was
Like
gonna be.
Steelies or
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget I bought them off some dude randomly. I had
Oh,
like a little
yeah,
bit bigger
yeah.
tires on it.
Is it Diamond Racing? What is it? Is that what it is? I don't know. Carl's getting drunk.
American Racing.
What's your favorite? My favorite wheel though is was it BBS, the spoke wheels?
This guy's a
Gold
car
I
guy.
loved
BBS
BBS
RS.
when I was growing
And I
up.
like what's the Krager mags? Those are fresh. You know that
on like
you know that
older
wheel?
on muscle cars.
Yeah,
Guys
muscle.
saying
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
I don't even know about this shit.
You don't know shit, brother. You need to
Yeah,
play more
fuck.
Gran Turismo. You would have known what Krager wheels were.
Fuck.
Krager mags.
Yeah, dude. That or like
I know a lot about older cars.
I like the
I don't know
center
shit about
line,
new
center
cars.
line
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't that another drag wheel like center line wheels or no? What is it?
Speaking of drag shit, did they really close Atco Raceway?
I don't know, dude. I got one. I got some people. Josh and I had a conversation. He said that it might be that supposedly that account got hacked, but he doesn't even
Yeah,
know.
but dude, that shit's all over the internet right
I
now.
don't fucking know. I had to take it down because I don't want to be another cause as to spreading this if it was fake.
Where
So I
was that
just turned it
track?
off. That's in South Jersey. My
I've
brother's
never been
apartment
there.
is across the street from that place. I believe, if not very near, or he
Where-
might have looked at an apartment right by it or
Where
something.
does he live?
He lives down in South Jersey.
Okay.
He said that.
I'm trying to get to like the location of the track, but yeah.
Motherfucker, I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's
That's fine.
Williamstown. Is that where he's from? But
I just can't believe I've never been there. The only tracks I've been to is Raceway Park and that other one, Island,
Island Dragway.
which isn't even remotely near an island. So
Where
I
is
was
it?
very confused about that.
Where is it?
It's in like West Jersey
I used to go to those like import versus muscle.
at E-Town.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. My
yeah.
dad would go. Me and my dad would go down there and watch those.
Yeah,
and
I've definitely
we'd go
been
to
to
the
those.
fucking the
Dude.
swap meet and just walk around and buy random shit.
It was a fun time,
Yeah,
and now it's all gone for some reason.
dude. The move at the swap meet is you go and you buy a bicycle like first 30 minutes of being there, like a shitty one, and then you got
A
then
bicycle.
then you ride
yeah.
like around. Like you just offer some dude like $5. You know, there's like all those like white trash, like just
Yeah.
gnarly setups. Like just
Do they
they're
still
just
have
selling-
that?
I don't,
Swap
think
I don't
they
know
have
if they
swap
do.
meets
I
there.
loved going to that shit.
They used to just have the gnarliest people selling shit, and you would just buy like a little. I mean, I was a kid, but I would buy like a little like random Huffy or some shit
Yeah.
for $5, and then just ride it the rest of the day.
That is it. That's
And
a
then before you
cheat
leave,
code.
you just like give it to someone, or, like, give it to a random kid. Like,
yeah. Can't bring this home.
yeah, it's sick.
That's
I'd
it.
be finding bicycles on the side of the road sometimes.
E-Town has turned into literally just drifting.
Do they have-
Seriously,
they
it
had
really is.
dirt bikes.
Dirt
there,
bikes
too?
still there, but it's other than that, it's like drifting and dirt bikes.
We should go drifting because you know what? We have some drift cars.
E-Town.
Carl, you go drifting every other week.
I haven't drifted in so long.
How long exactly?
A month and a
Okay.
half.
I don't know if I can handle drifting, dude. I went to fucking the go kart spot
You don't think so?
in Jersey City. I almost fucking threw up.
Really?
It was probably because I fucking drank nothing but coffee all day. And
Yeah.
just went there. And,
Oh.
you know, it was
Oh,
like,
dude,
dude,
I
I
know
showed
that
up to
feeling.
work. It was when I was selling shoes, and the dude I work for, John, he got into Porsches.
Yeah.
He was kind of like, I don't know, into driving and fucking.
Yeah.
He went to tracks once in a while and would just drive his Porsche. But he like brought us there as like a little surprise, like day out. He's like, oh, we're just gonna go to this fucking this go-kart spot, and I get there and I'm just like literally had like 4 coffees that morning, no breakfast. And I got behind the wheel of that go-kart, and like the first round was chill. Second round, I was like waving at the guy at the side. I'm like, dude, I gotta like let me out of this track, dude. I had to like fucking I had to step aside.
I
was
would
like,
say-
this shit's crazy.
I would say if you're the passenger, you'd probably be terrible.
Dude, I
Because-
can't get in the passenger seat of a car now. I'm like,
Yeah.
Just driving around, I'm the worst. I
Nah,
really have to
fuck that.
offer to drive. Like I
I
would
drive
rather
everywhere,
drive.
dude. I have to drive. I
Like,
mean, I could do it, but I would much rather prefer.
Like I'm
driving.
literally gonna ask Frankie right now that I want to drive to Final Bout.
no,
The truck, my truck.
no,
Yes,
no.
I am going to throw up in your car.
Yeah, dude.
We have windows.
Back seat, dude.
I
That's
hate
fucking
it, dude. I
death
don't
wish,
like
bro.
riding, and I don't like Frankie's truck.
What
Why
kind
not?
of truck you riding?
Silverado,
Chevy.
2002.
The Sequoia
Nice.
ride's far more superior.
I don't trust it.
I drive it everywhere, here every week.
No, no, no. I've been everywhere. All right, in that Silverado. All right. You can't even argue that.
Do you have a TV in yours?
No,
I have a TV in the dash.
I don't want you watching TV while
Dude,
we
whatever
drive
happened to that?
to his car. Well,
I
like
was gonna
having
ask
TVs
about
and
that.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's
Dude,
That's
that was
stupid.
That was the hard flex for a while.
I think
wanna-
I think it's cool.
I still want to put that shit in my. If I have a TV in the drip in the IS, but it only plays DVDs.
I wanted to tell a story. I was thinking about it while I was in the bathroom.
What's up?
So when I
Interesting.
Oh, also we should make license plates, dude. I saw you have that faction license plate.
We made
Fuck!
only one, and he has it.
Yeah,
so
dude,
yeah,
I
we
have
can
it
do
on
that.
my car,
we should
and
screen
people
print
ask
them,
about it
dude.
all the time.
Okay,
I
we'll
could
do
get
that.
blanks,
Yeah.
blank fucking license plates.
We'll
sounds sick.
100% do that.
That'd be
That's literally
fresh.
what you thought about while you were peeing. You came up with an idea right
yeah,
there.
I saw the license plate in there. I was like, dude, we should fucking screen print those.
My
I
other
fucking-
buddy, another person that screen printed for me, printed some of the stuff in there, but then he
Sick.
sold all the shit.
Nice.
So, but yeah, he just printed those random things that are in there. But as far as screen printing license plates, how do you think it'll hold up in rain?
Hard. It would hold up
Yeah?
nice. Yeah.
Okay,
I got the
perfect.
right ink for that.
That's the right word. That's the word Frankie likes.
Hard? Yeah.
Hard. Stay hard.
All right, what's the
Old
story
will
you want to
hold.
tell?
No, so going back to how I'm an expert on cars.
Okay.
When I was like, I don't know when Fast and Furious 1 came out.
I always get this
2000
wrong, but
probably 2001 or
1
something.
or 99. Those are my guesses.
So I think I was like in middle school or
I think it was
Something.
later. I think it was like 03 or some
no
shit like
way.
I think I was like 13 or something when it came out.
Probably 01. Are you looking up, Malcolm?
I think it was 01. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna know this once.
I
and
got
for all.
really into that shit. My dad was already into cars, but I like started getting like focusing more on like the import cars. And I was like, this shit's fucking sick.
Oh, one.
Started looking at cars that I wanted to buy, whatever. Like way too early, you know. You look at shit when you're like fucking 13.
Yeah, you're looking at the.
That's what I was
Trader.
doing. I was
Auto
looking at-
Trader magazine.
Auto
I was
Trader.
looking
Yeah.
at Honda Civics
Yeah, hell yeah.
online, and I could build. That's when they started doing the building thing. I was trying to build my own Honda Civic.
Nah, I was getting the Auto Trader from the shop, right? And I would be like, "Yo, Dad, this is it right here. We get this."
Yeah, we had I don't know how he found it, but he found there's this place called Dayton Auto Parts in Patterson. It's right up the block from me. They were doing like a meetup to discuss a potential car show,
Okay.
right? It was like a, you know, like the beginning stages of doing like an import car show. So he's like, "Oh, come on, let's go like check this out. Like just like see what's good with it." So we go there. I still have the hat from it. I keep like fucking everything, but I got a trucker hat, Dayton Auto Parts. We went there, and the guy's like, "Yeah, we're trying to figure out where to do this import car show." And then my dad suggested we do it at Falls View, which is that hot dog spot. It was on 46.
Is it gone now?
It's gone now, but it's like on 46 East, like you know where the DMV is in Wayne.
Yeah.
Like if you make that jug handle and come back, there's a Wendy's and shit.
Okay.
It was kind of
Yeah,
right over
weird.
there. It was like a Ruts Hut type of spot, like
Yeah.
hot dogs, hamburgers.
That's
whatever.
what I like.
But it was right off the highway, and we were like, "Yo, we should do it there." And they were like, "All right, fuck it, that sounds like a good idea." Like none of these dudes really knew about it. So anyway, we kind of like weirdly helped organize this like fucking import car show.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a car. I was fucking 13. My dad had a fucking El Camino. And
El
then we
Caminos are
go
dope.
there. Yeah, we go there and we're fucking chilling. It's like me and my friend. We're mad young and we're just like sitting in the front window. Like we said, the flyer started at like 8 o'clock or something, right? So we're chilling. Like no one's rolling up. We're like,
Yeah.
fuck, like this sucks.
How did
know?
you like market it?
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
like,
even
there
know
was no
how they did
Instagram.
it. They must have like put up some flyers or like just like sent out some shit like in a
Yeah, like what did
somebody
you do
else
back
did it.
then?
I don't think we did much of the marketing, but we just like we're just around
Hmm.
for the start of it. So we're just chilling there, and then, dude, I swear to God, all of a sudden we just look, and it was like it was right out of the movie,
Swarm.
dude. It was like 100 cars, dude. Like as far as you could see, just rolling in, like parking all legit, like boom, 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 like. Dude, the craziest shit I've ever seen. I was like, holy fuck. And then all night, people were rolling through. It was fucking loud as shit. People were going crazy. And I don't know why I remember. Dude, mad people had fucking PT Cruisers, dude.
No,
Dude, that was like the shit back then. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, it was like old women, dude. They would like pop the trunk and it'd be like crazy ass TVs.
What? Old women?
Dude, like, I swear, I kid you not. Dude, the craziest people. PT Cruisers. There was a couple of them there. TVs in it was like Pimp My Ride. Fucking TVs in every dash, every fucking seat back, in the back, crazy ass subwoofers and shit. It was crazy.
they
dude.
made a PT Cruiser that used that faster engine out of the Neon.
Yeah, that's
And
what I was
there
thinking.
is a niche market of people who still support that car and keep that market.
What was that
going.
good? Wasn't that one good neon?
SRT4.
Yeah.
I
That's
saw
the
one of those
engine
the
it
other day.
had.
I yelled at the guy. I was at the traffic light. I was
They
out
were
of work.
all yellow for some reason.
They were no. This one was
They
like
called them Skittles
This
because
one
they
was
always
blue.
look like they were exactly. Like
was
blue,
blue.
yellow, red.
But like we're sitting at the light, and I'm sitting there, and it was hot as shit, and his windows were down. So I'm gonna assume his AC doesn't work. So I lower the window, and I'm like, "Yo, is that an SRT4?" And it's always an older guy, or it's a really young kid.
Yeah.
And it was an older guy, and he's like, "Yep, that's it." And then that's all our conversation had. And I was like, "All right, he probably gets that shit all the time." And guess what? He didn't like rev it off the fucking light or anything. We just drove. In fact, I gave him the right of way, and we just
We didn't
drove.
race him.
There's
Even
some
though
dude-
this thing was like puffing out black smoke because it's running rich as fuck.
Yeah.
There's a car, what is it, with the slanted back taillights? Is that 300ZX or something?
Yeah.
Maybe a newer one,
Kinda.
350Z.
Maybe a
No.
3.
Not that, is it?
No, it's older
Older?
looking,
like a
looking.
300.
Slanted rear?
Yeah, they're kind of slanted.
Like a little bit slanted.
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
like
maybe a little.
multiple lines of
Yes,
taillights.
yeah.
That's a 300
Yeah.
ZX.
Yeah, so there's one right by my shop, and it's fucked up real bad. Like I think it's a convertible.
He
They
probably
make a
wants 30
convertible.
They
grand.
make
for
a convertible.
Yeah, it's a
one.
convertible, but the back, you know, when like the fucking convertible is just like duct taped closed.
Yeah.
and, like,
Yeah.
like someone slashed it 100 times.
Yeah.
I wonder. It's like guys like that. You wonder if they know what they have type of car.
Well, the
Like,
bad
it's probably
part-
fresh.
The
but-
bad part is
and
it's
they
a
just
convertible.
leave it like that.
Well, it's just there, and I'm like, dude, I'm about to just offer this guy like $100 for this car and bring it here and be like, yo, you guys, can you do anything with this?
We could. Here's the thing with the 300ZX. So they made a naturally aspirated one, so no turbo, and then they made a twin turbo one, and the twin turbo one is fucking fast, and it's a really good car. But the problem is, you got to charge Ferrari rates when you work on that engine because the engine is so big for where, like for some reason the engine bay is just so tiny. I don't
It takes
understand it.
so much longer to do things on it.
Yeah, like if you want to change one thing on it,
You have to take
gotta
off.
pull the engine out.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, and then it takes just a little bit more,
Yeah.
or so much less for it to be like, all right, we'll just take the engine out.
You know what's funny too? I'm pretty sure that's one of the cars where you can't take the engine out of the bottom.
Only the top.
Yeah.
Why? It runs like a subframe, very similar
I'm
to
saying
like an
because it's too
S-chassis.
small, so the engine doesn't fit through the bottom.
That's dumb.
I'm pretty sure that's one of them. I'm not 100%, but oh,
I want a fast car, dude. I never had a fast car ever.
those twin turbo 300ZXs can be fast as fuck, but for some reason, not too many people buy them and work on them, and I think that's why because it's just a nightmare. But
I would avoid that thing like the plague.
yeah, see, like some people just
And
avoid
that's
it.
from
Good to
me,
know.
somebody who loves pouring money into shit.
I would just avoid it because it's convertible, but if you don't mind that part, it might be a
if I'm
fun
gonna
car.
get a convertible, I'm gonna get my dream car, the Impala.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
So, yeah.
hell yeah! You mentioned that earlier that was your favorite.
Yeah. I mean, dude, my friend had a 300ZX when we were in high school, and that shit was like the cool car out of all the people in my parking lot.
You know what's a dope car? I just thought of my buddy had a fucking Eagle Talon.
Yes. Yeah. So that's basically an Eclipse, a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have like a big love-hate with the Eagle Talon because I know they're all fast.
Yeah. They have an Evo engine in them. So
They're none of them are slow. Even in stock form, that thing was pretty fast.
Yeah, I remember being like kind of hyped on that car. He had it. It had like the little hood scoop on it.
yeah, like the little.
I used to fuck with him like, that fucking hood scoop on that, bro.
yeah.
Just like know nothing about it. I'm just like,
We
oh,
were
that's
just
fucking
talking
sick.
about those cars on another podcast we were doing, and I love those cars. One day I want to get a second gen Eclipse. What year would you think around that car was that you're talking about? Because there's a
Dude,
first gen and there's a second.
98 or something.
Yeah, okay, that's the second
That's
gen.
the bubbly one.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Looks
pretty
like a
sick.
little.
So I like the
Egg.
Mitsubishi version, but it's the same car. It just looks different. But yeah, dude, I want to get one of those one day.
Fuck, I want to work on my car, but at the same time, fuck all that, man. That's why I don't like work. That's why I don't like cars right now. I don't like that the more shit you do to it, that means you have to fix more stuff, and like more than less, you're going to have to pay a little bit more attention to it because of what the intention of the car is. Like you want to track it, you want to rely on this thing. You don't want to
Yeah.
just hodgepodge this shit together.
Do you have any hobbies like that? where
Yeah,
it's
like you mentioned guns, so I'm like going to assume
But the thing with guns is like,
that
I mean, that's why I like that stuff because
you can get you're a person that likes that.
I'm like a collector at heart,
Yeah.
So once I got into that, and just I don't have anything that I could tinker with like a car really. So like the gun thing is like, oh, what can I
Okay.
can get these grips and
Yeah.
this sight and this fucking this and this.
Yeah,
this and this.
it's the same.
So it's kind of fun to like build it from stock
You're
to where things are, where it's like
Yeah,
you
you'd
know,
be dangerous. With
you'd
the
be
car.
dangerous with cars.
Yeah, no.
If you got into
absolutely.
cars, your wallet.
Yeah.
Whew,
But if
Yeah.
you could get, I don't know. I'm always jealous.
you
of
would
the
build a
people-
great car. Just
Yeah.
putting that out there.
I'm
I feel
always
like you would.
I'm always jealous
you
of the
guys
people that
would.
could buy. Like, yeah.
I would just be like, yo, I want this part, this part.
I'm
You know,
down with that
That
too.
doesn't work. Whatever. Just put that part.
Yeah. People that can buy a nice new car and they drive it every day and they do little mods here and there. I'm jealous of that.
Yeah.
I missed that shit, man. When
Shut the fuck
when
up.
I had my STI,
No, you
I
don't.
missed that so bad.
You do not belong there. You
I
just
missed
finish
that
your
so
shit.
bad.
Do you know what's happening? This is what's happening that used to happen to me. My shit would just be broken for so long that almost anything is looking appealing to you right now.
Okay, this is how I'm
Stop.
going to explain it. Because we have someone who doesn't drift here or work
Put
on
your car
cars.
together and you will love it again.
So having like a drift car, it's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like it's not like having a project car. Like it's not like having, I work on my daily driver. I modify
isn't there,
my
like
car.
nothing in it. It's just like a fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Not all the
It's
time.
like a fucking. It's like having another goddamn job. Like it's a lot. But having like a daily driver that you modify here and there, that's like a fun little thing you do on the weekends. But like having a drift car is not the same.
Yeah,
Carl
that's what I
knows.
mean. That's what I mean. Like,
Do you guys even drive them or do you trailer them?
I
He
drive
drives
my
them.
shit all the time. And that's where I was getting at is that, like, I used to drive the car totally normal and been able to stay on top of all of the maintenance usually. I'm like, okay, like,
You
I
still
know.
do.
I do. But what I'm getting at is that as time goes on, as you teeter more into, like, okay, I'm going to drive this more on the track than on the street, like, I'm going to make it drive on the track better. Those modifications that you do, like the angle kit, like it made it like this now. Now on the highway, if there's like even the slightest divot in the road, my shit is like,
Yeah, he's saying
and
like
then
adding camber to the alignment to make it drift
like
better.
yeah,
all that.
it'll make the car drive like ass, and then like the suspension being so low.
But the dudes that have their wheels straight up like this,
that's a little too much. It's a
that's
different
just
kind of.
fucking
Yeah.
to look cool or what?
So
Yeah.
yeah, there's
I'm
like
talking about slammed
Yeah, I know
in
what
like that.
yeah, that's for looks.
Yeah.
To me, it only looks good on what they call as like VIP cars, which is like a different style.
It's like the intention of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and VIP cars are usually like cars that you can't really use as sports cars anyway. They're usually like big 4-door Lexuses, like, and they just
Okay.
look sick being slammed and driving low on the highway and shit. But like the problem is people start doing that to like other
Sports
cars,
To
cars.
Jeep Cherokees.
Yeah.
that or like 370Zs, and you're like, dude, you could have like did something cool with that.
Could have done something with your life.
The car drives so well on the track though that I'm like, all right, it's whatever. It's a lost cause. But I still like driving it on the street because I worked hard to make it look cool,
Yeah.
so I can
There you
drive it on the
go.
street.
There you go.
Oh,
brother.
Malcolm upgraded.
Let's fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you kind of got to find a middle
You
ground.
gotta
I feel like. But
You broke the seal.
Another bathroom break for Corey.
You broke the seal.
Sorry, we're chugging
I'm trying
beer
not
right
to
now.
break the seal at all.
well, at least he has the courtesy to go use the bathroom instead of
This-
pissing himself.
This was the
that
thing.
would be weird.
This is what I was getting at. Damn, I'm getting a little
Oh, where you at
Getting
right
buzzed
now?
already?
yeah.
Juicy platters or what?
Fucking loser.
Yeah. Nah, wait. I've been on a deficit. I told you, getting a little fat.
Juicy platters ain't gonna make you fat, dude.
That makes you strong.
You've seen these muscles, right? Come on now.
What?
I have no muscle.
Show them.
It's weird.
Show them.
Show the camera. You got muscle. You got
You're-
muscle, big dog.
You're lean
You
as
got
fuck.
muscle.
You got no fat on you. You're lean like a salmon.
Yeah, you don't really got fat on you.
You look like
No,
a salmon.
my stomach does a little.
I feel myself starting to get a little fat on me, and it feels weird.
You don't, dude.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
You feel
You
it when you're
don't.
sitting up like this? Dude, what the fuck
I
is
just
this
see it in the-
podcast
in the
today?
shape of my body.
Sorry
This
to
is a good
everybody. This
podcast.
is a good podcast.
This is a good
I haven't
podcast
looked at the
'cause
chat. Do
Malcolm's
we have
talking for
anything?
once.
Do you have any
dickhead.
engagement in here? In the chat,
though-
let's engage with some of the
Malcolm
chat.
never wants to talk to me on the pod because he talks to me all day.
Yeah.
He's like, finally, some time for me to not talk to anyone.
For the chat, Ken Fujimatsu said cars, carry, and coffee with faction. You got your cars, you carry some guns, and you drink some coffee.
Yeah, it's not the best area, but it'll be a fun time.
But it
I
might
think
be
that
necessary.
that's perfect. I remember totally what Corey's shop looks like, and I'm picturing in my head how dope that would be. Bro, let's make this happen. Like, let's put some wheels in motion here, okay?
Yeah, and now we're going
All
to keep
the
getting texts and
ingredients-
calls from Carl for the next
All
fucking
the
3
ingredients are there. He has a buddy who's in a coffee. Like, it's right by Banana King. Like,
months.
come on.
Let's talk about the important things, though, right now.
This hat. I love this
Are
hat.
we going to Juicy Platters tonight?
Malcolm, how does this hat look on me? Does it look all right?
It does look fine
Looks
on
good.
you.
Just flatten the brim out more. You fucking curved it.
I like it curved more.
You already bent that shit.
Well, you creased it, not bent it. That's what I meant.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I love these. This is so cool.
So I want to ask Corey about the thing we talked about earlier.
What? the-
What?
He said something like he's got a story about aliens or some shit.
What?
Didn't we?
Aliens?
Something.
Wait, before you even walked in here earlier in the day, well, when Corey first got here, you were just sitting in his chair. He goes, "Is that a carburetor over there?"
Wait, where?
the turbo.
No, that thing.
And then he pointed at the
blow off valve?
blow
Yeah,
off
now
valve
I
and
have
goes,
to
"That's a
fucking pee.
carburetor, right?"
That's the best thing ever. That's a carburetor, right? No.
Dude,
He said
it's
he
not.
used to work on little mopeds. And
It's
shit.
always the carburetor, bro. That's
It's-
always the fucking
Well,
problem.
now
It's
in
always the problem.
modern day fuel injection, it's always the MAF, mass airflow sensor.
manifold, right?
No, but it's before that. But yeah, it's always the mass airflow.
He was like,
sensor.
"Is there even one carburetor in the shop?" I
There's
was
not
like,
one carburetor.
No, I
in
said
the
there's
shop.
one. There's one.
Oh, there's 2 on my
Your
motorcycle.
motorcycle.
Yeah, the Honda
Nice.
back there.
Yeah, we used to work on the carb on the on the moped. It's like this big.
Yeah,
It's mad fun.
yeah. I have a '71 Honda CB450, and those carbs are like
Sick.
pretty small.
I
wish
just
it
sold.
fucking
I
ran,
just sold
but
my moped though.
Oh,
It
yeah?
was fun, but I had a Tomos Targa.
I don't know what
How much
that
did
is,
that
but
sell
it sounds
for?
sick.
I bought it for $300. Sold it for $850
Damn.
Okay, so that was a
because I put some new shit on it.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I upgraded it to 70 cc's from 50.
okay. So you like bored it out?
Well, yeah, you do like the it's like a little kit to make it 70 cc's.
Probably like stroking it or something. Like taking
Yeah, so you do like it's only illegal to do 50
Put a spacer
cc's
on it.
for the moped license.
Oh, really?
And then you could like juice it up to 70.
Okay.
And then I had like a new pipe on it, and new wheels, new everything.
How fast do those things go?
Mine went like 50.
Oh, okay.
Like if I really flew down a hill or some shit. you
Yeah.
know?
And you can drive those on the street?
Yeah, I had a plate on it.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen some of those things lately just ripping by. I'm like,
What?
fuck is
They're
this?
fun.
You
Dude.
just can't go on toll roads, I think.
What?
Like a moped?
Mopeds.
Oh yeah, because he told you have Tomos moped.
Yeah.
I always wanted one of those when I was a kid, but the fact that they have a saying about fat chicks and that they're mopeds,
Whoa.
it's like
Whoa.
it's like they're fun
Hey.
around town, but you don't want to be seen riding one.
Oh, okay. All right.
oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, what?
I learned that from a movie I watched. What movie was that? It was
It's like they're fun to ride, but not when anybody's watching.
yeah, that's like what the
You
saying
definitely
is.
think you look cool riding it, and then you see a video, and it's just like, me. And you're fucking look way too
Like
big.
I
in your
always
head-
wanted one.
In
I-
your head, you're on a Harley. You're like,
Yeah.
bad to the bone.
But
I
dude,
always
honestly,
wanted
so
one
many
though.
fucking
Bad.
It gave you freedom if you were
Yeah.
younger. You were fucking mobile, bro. Fuck. And you can make it go fast too.
Yeah, I always wanted one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
had to
never
pick,
had
like-
one, but like people had the ones with like it's a bicycle, but it's a
That's a
That's
moped.
a
Yeah,
moped,
that's what
right?
this was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
so-
technically what a moped is. Yeah.
so you can ride, you can use it as a bicycle when it
you
breaks.
start it with the pedals,
That's so.
or
sick.
you can ride it when it breaks down. You could pedal it, but it's like the craziest gear. So you're like going like this.
Oh,
you wouldn't want to ride it like more than a couple blocks. you
Yeah,
know?
but that is cool that you have the option to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think you would want to.
I only
pedal
ran a-
that thing, man.
I fucking rode a moped probably twice in my life ever.
I've never. My uncle had a cooler. I thought these things were awesome, and I wish they went up more in value. But it's called the YSR 50. It was like an older 80s Yamaha motorcycle. It was like a 49cc engine, but it was fast.
Sick.
This little fucker would do like 65, dude. 60, something like that. And you could register as a moped, but it doesn't have pedals. It looks like a motorcycle, just smaller.
You know what my friend had?
It was sick.
Fucking go kart.
I had a go-kart. when I was
Ethan has
younger.
one, and I've wanted
No,
to
no,
drive
no.
it
Ethan's
so
go-kart
badly.
is way different than whatever the fuck I was on. Ethan's got like a borderline shifter cart.
I know. We've
Yeah,
been
like
to
that-
Ethan
that's
has
serious.
some crazy
That
shit
shit
like
goes
that.
fast.
Yeah, but no, the
Should play with
go-kart,
it.
the go-kart was just like fucking rigged. Like the shit just worked. But like,
Like a lawnmower engine.
yeah, but
ghetto
I mean,
fabs?
shit was
Yeah, we
fast
had-
for what it was.
We didn't have one, but we had borrowed one from like my dad's buddy for like a weekend,
Yeah,
and he let us rip it around my block a couple times. It was sick.
dude, it's so
Little go-kart.
fun, man.
Motorized vehicles were a big no in my family. They were like, no, 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 no. I wanted a dirt bike so badly. No, no, no.
Oh,
I
no.
had a
wanted a
dirt
dirt
bike when I
bike
was
so
4
bad.
years old.
I think that
Oh,
if I
Yeah.
got one, I think it would have been bad. Like I probably would have tinkered with it way more, and it would have like
Dude,
fueled
I
that.
want a dirt
way
bike right
earlier on.
now.
Me too, dude. Tom was trying to sell this pit bike on Facebook.
I don't want a
That's
pit
not
bike.
No, that's not a
I
dirt
wanted
bike.
that one.
That's not even a pit bike.
I want a.
It has
dirt
that
bike.
bigger engine that I sent you. That thing's probably so fast.
If I get a full size dirt bike, will you get one so we can go ride?
Where would we go?
The place we went to last weekend. It was like 4 months ago.
More than that.
Hidden Lake?
Yeah.
There's a Hidden Lake restaurant. That's what I'm talking about.
It's not so hidden anymore.
But no, I mean, like,
Don't blow the
do you
spot
fuck with
up.
dirt bikes?
I mean, I've ridden them before.
I
I
just
wish
know-
I could have one. I don't
Yeah.
really know. I guess growing up, we didn't really have any place to ride them. You know.
If I got a dirt bike, I'd want one that I could ride on the street. So then
Oh,
it like
for sure.
doubles the
I
use.
don't want that. I want a dirt bike, man. I want to go hurt myself
want a
in the
That's
woods.
what I don't
250cc.
Then I gotta
Yeah.
use my PTO because
I
I,
want
hurt myself.
two-stroke, you know?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, 50cc is fun.
I'd rather get a Harley.
I got
Must
that
be.
already.
Well, not all of us do.
Okay, well, I need a dirt bike.
I wanted to get a fucking.
All right,
Harley.
anyway, I'm going to come back to this because for some reason you all forgot about it. He was talking about his little problem where he was almost abducted by an alien, and then you said you had something to say about it. You forget what it was?
Oh,
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of
yeah, I
reviewers are
remember
into
now.
that kind of thing.
Oh, you were saying you heard some sound.
Yeah, it sounded like an airplane, but there were no planes, and there was no helicopters. There was nothing. Nothing was off.
Yeah, so this beam came down, and
What?
Stop.
I was already halfway, like, I was already halfway up before I realized what was going on, and I was like, nah.
What the
I
fuck?
was just playing.
Bro, I was like, you can't just jump into the beam coming
Nah,
down.
dude. I was in my
Frankie
we were-
was like, "Holy fuck!"
the fuck?
Yeah, dude. We were in the crib the other night, and I heard like, it was the weirdest thing. It was like thunder that never stopped.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was enough
no.
to shake. It was like enough to for
Dude,
it
it
to
was
like.
fucked.
It was crazy.
It was
Wait,
like
that's
that
what you
that
heard?
fucking movie that came
It was
out. Can't remember.
strong enough where you can feel it in your feet.
Yeah, it was crazy. It felt like a plane going over, but it was like
They're
it
transporting.
was louder because it was like thunder. You know, thunder kind of rumbles your house a little
Yeah.
bit, but it didn't stop for like
30
5
seconds.
minutes,
Oh,
dude. It was going.
5 minutes?
Like it was going for a while, and we were like, "What the fuck is that?" And I kept looking outside and see anything.
Dude.
And before you know it, I fucking woke up naked in a field, dude. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
no.
What the fuck happened?
I normally this is what happens when that normally used to happen to me. I would be in there and I'm like, nope, we're gonna stay right here. Like that
But this
probably
time
wasn't
you
anything.
ran
This
out.
time I ran outside because of these fucks.
I would have never did that.
Yes, you would have.
I would have been so scared.
I ran right outside and was texting them play by play what's happening because
Okay.
I'm like,
Here's the thing. When like people are, it's probably on Rogan, they were talking about aliens and shit, and they're like, I mean, come on, man. If you see an alien in your backyard, you're gonna film it, right? I was like, I would be so fucking scared. Grabbing my phone would be the last thing I'm thinking about.
I would
I'd
be
like,
scared
I'm
it would run at
running.
me.
Like-
Like
You're
as I'm
talking about
grabbing my
alien
phone.
like standing in the
They
lawn?
were talking. In Vegas, someone was like, "Yeah, we saw an 8-foot alien in my backyard." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab my phone and take a photo."
It was a
of
wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man back there.
It could have been, but I would have been.
If I see something
gone.
in the sky, maybe take a video. But
yeah, that's
if
different.
it's face to face,
like what?
You're squaring up.
yeah,
yeah, and this
grabbing
thing's
the
like,
fucking AR and going to work, dude.
yeah, definitely. Imagine dude. How bad would that be? You're the first dude to have an alien encounter and you murdered it. That would be
that'd
the
be
most
pretty
American thing ever done.
That'd be bad.
Alien life has finally been discovered. A New
Gunned
Jersey man gunned him down.
Patterson man guns down alien.
yeah.
Perfect headline.
They go
FBI.
over, they go over and investigate. He just has like a 6-pack of hazies in his hand. He's just like trying to fucking
Yeah.
kick
Dude,
it.
the
He's got a
military,
joint.
the military would grab that shit so fast.
His last
14
breath.
FBI agents went over, tried to move the alien, and
Yeah,
fucking
look at this light real quick.
Alien's last breath. He just. I was just trying to chill.
yeah. I was trying to chill. It's a little mayo. Fuck, man. I don't know. It's gonna happen soon, dude. They're
It's
here.
terrifying.
They're here now.
They're trying.
Yeah,
to
dude, I see him all the time in Patterson. Walking around.
You might though. I mean,
You never
Men in
know.
Black.
Yeah,
Men
it's
in
like Men in
Black.
Black. You
It's
see those
disguised.
people.
That's
they're, like,
why
a
that was the
little
reference.
off.
I
You're
knew
like,
I knew this reference. The pen,
Yeah.
make you forget.
I mean, Men in Black is still like one of my top movies. I would say.
It's too
They've
good.
used somebody's definitely used that shit on me before. That
Dude,
pen
I say
shit.
Yeah.
I say Men in Black every day because my cats, they sit like, they sit kind of like a human.
Oh yeah, like on
Like,
their ass.
Yeah, like in their ass, and they're kind of long, and they look
Yeah.
like those,
Yeah.
those fucking aliens that are always in
Yes.
the office, like chilling.
The coffee guys.
Yeah, the coffee guys. So
Yeah.
I'm always like fucking Men in Black.
One of my best friends will fucking call me all the time and reference the Men in Black.
I love those little guys.
Yeah,
Ethan,
they're
I mean,
sick.
I just call you Ethan. Can you imitate the alien? You probably don't know what it's.
I don't. I.
You probably never even seen the movie.
I've seen it. I've seen it, dickhead.
Okay.
It's
Well,
been years though.
that- he doesn't see any movie. Like he won't
I'm
know
not a
anything.
movie person.
Have you seen Titanic?
Oh hell yeah.
I've actually
Hell
never
yeah.
seen.
Don't
it.
get me started on Titanic.
I've never
right
seen
now,
the
dude.
Titanic movie through and through ever.
I watched it
Bro.
last night.
Frankie watched
Really?
a animated reenactment, 2 hours long of the Titanic.
It was the
sinking.
full sinking.
A
It was about
play-by-play.
2.5 hours long.
Play by play.
Dude,
I didn't watch the whole thing. I fast forwarded it.
Titanic comes on. I can't not watch it till the end.
It's a good movie.
I don't
man.
watch.
Every
I've
time.
never watched.
It's a
I
good
get
movie.
sucked in.
So
every
here's the
time.
deal. All right. The Titan got lost, whatever. I start looking up. What does happen to one of those things when it implodes at fucking
It explodes.
whatever implodes?
Whatever.
And because I was like trying to wrap my head around it. Whatever. I watched some videos. I'm like, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard of. The speed it implodes at is like over Mach 12.
It looks like a combustion engine. It just
It
like,
just goes. That's it. But anyway,
It's crazy.
so then I'm on YouTube, and you get sucked into it. So
now
now
you're
I'm-
watching Implode, TikTok.
No, it's
and-
even worse. I got fucking I got taken down the Titanic fucking route, and I'm like,
Wormhole.
yeah. So now I'm in a wormhole, and I'm like, oh wow, this is great. And then, dude, that time I watched that video, it was like the next day. I wasn't even going to go on YouTube and watch Titanic videos. I was just there for something else, and I saw it on the bottom, and it was like, it's like play-by-play, full sinking of the Titanic. And it's like 3 hours long, and I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. Who the fuck is going to watch it, click it, watch the whole thing?
Damn.
I skipped through, but I watched the whole thing.
How long do you think you
Sounds
spent on that
pretty
video?
sick.
How long do I think I spent on it? At least 30 minutes, probably
That's-
more.
That's a long time.
Yeah, because they would have little like captions, and I
I
would
mean-
go to each one.
I'm not gonna lie.
You watched it the next fucking day.
No, but
Okay.
I watched an animated walkthrough of the Titanic. Like if it were to still be unsunken,
Yeah.
and that shit was beautiful.
Yeah. So then I watched. So then the next week, I'm like, it's Sunday. I'm gonna watch the Titanic tonight, right? Or some shit. I don't know what day it was.
Oh yeah. It was a couple days. A couple days
I
later,
put the fucking movie on, dude, and I watched that shit alone.
dude, he comes into
Sick.
work the next day. Watched the Titanic last night. Shit's a good movie.
It's a beautiful movie, man.
It's really good.
Straight up.
It holds
You know-
up, dude.
You know what's a
Yeah.
great
a
fucking
great
movie?
movie.
Avatar.
That's My Boy with Adam Sandler.
Dude, how
Oh,
many
you
times are you gonna
mentioned
bring
the
this shit
lies.
up, man?
That's Carl.
That I've never seen.
It's the
That's
greatest.
My
I've never
Boy.
seen it either.
Never,
but he brings
I've
this
never
up
even
every
heard of
time.
that.
Here's
I've heard
here's
of
another
Click.
movie. Here's
If you ever
another.
seen that movie, you fucking cry your
Yeah,
eyes out.
every
I
time.
cried.
Oh, yeah.
You can't
I
watch
cried.
that
That's
movie
fucking
without crying.
depressing.
That made me
dude.
feel really good that you guys just said you also cried.
If
dude.
you
Yeah,
can
that's
watch
fucking
Click
depressing.
and not cry, see a therapist.
Yeah.
What about?
I've never cried.
Okay,
watching
here's another movie
You
that
will
I
that
like.
one.
A movie that I like is
to therapist.
the first Ocean's movie, whatever.
Ocean's
that
11.
Oh, dude.
11.
That's on fucking once a month repeat for me.
I watch
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie all
I
the time.
love that flick.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I just made my girl watch all. I think we watched all three.
You watch one. They for a brief
Dude,
period of
they're
time they were
fucking
all
good.
two. At least two of them.
That
were
was
on
my
Netflix.
favorite part about having a girlfriend ever, making her watch all my favorite movies. Does anyone else relate to that?
Yeah,
Not
it's
me.
amazing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, no, we have to watch this one. But can we watch? No.
No.
You need to watch Indiana
That's probably
Jones
why you
and The
don't
Last
have a
Crusade.
girlfriend right now,
That's
brother.
exactly why I don't have a girlfriend right now, because I'm pretty
Christ.
sure she brought that up too.
We only watch your stupid fucking black and white Western movies. Then Frankie's
Yeah,
like,
she's
but
like,
they're
I
great.
can only watch The Matrix 6 times before I fucking.
Dude, I never
you
got
know?
to watch The Matrix either with her. I
Dude.
tried so much.
How many
a
fucking
good
John
one.
Wayne films am I gonna watch?
Okay, I don't watch John Wayne. You can do a good John Wayne though. Here we go.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can do it.
Hey, pilgrims. Nah,
What was that? My favorite saying he says.
Come
Oh,
on.
fill your hands, you son of a bitch.
No, the other one. Come
what
on.
the
Oh,
fuck?
Get down off those horses. I don't fancy the likes of talking
That's
to
not
you.
the voice.
Yes, it is.
That's not the voice.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
Try it again.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Nah, dude, you know it.
Can you try to
I could try.
Waiting to see what the fuck.
Come on down off those horses. I don't
get
fan-
down off those horses? I don't fancy the likes of talking to you up there.
Yeah,
Is that
something
it?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got it better.
can't
though.
even-
You might.
Chime
I
in.
mean, you know him more
Because
than
my
I do.
dad watched that shit.
Your dad is
every-
John Wayne, so.
He might think he is.
Dude, my dad's Clint Eastwood. He looks exactly like him.
That's
Oh,
sick.
fuck.
Clint Eastwood is still alive.
Dude.
How the fuck? That
He's a
man is
G.
95 years old or some shit, still making movies.
Yeah, he's good. I like Escape from Alcatraz. That's my favorite one.
Oh, I think
I
I've
gotta
seen
watch
that.
that one. It's good.
You seen that, Malcolm?
I think I have.
That movie, dude, he is a talk about a tough motherfucker in that
Yeah.
movie, dude. The lines in that are fucking incredible.
Dirty Harry too. Fucking.
Never seen that.
Dirty Harry's good.
I know what you're thinking.
Dirty Harry's good.
Did I fire 6 shots? What was the scary? Wasn't that in Scary Movie or something? He's like, I know what you're thinking. Did I fire 6 shots or 357? Like he's like, what? I think they were in the hallway. Yeah, they're in the hallway, and they're like, I think it's Scary Movie 2. Another really good movie.
I
Scary
can't
Movie
lie.
2.
I haven't really chimed in. I'm not very cultured with a lot of these movie references.
Okay, well, that's
Moving
fine.
on.
Yeah. Moving on. Sorry,
Moving on.
Carl.
No, I just you yelled at Malcolm for not being cultured, but he knows all this stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'm not a movie
We're gonna put a
person.
link below in the bio for all the movies you guys should watch.
Yeah,
right.
right,
Good
Rank from 100 to 1.
Like, what did I watch a lot? Like, this is how I would discover movies. Like, in the Philippines, when I was a kid, I would spend like half of my time in the Philippines and half here. So, like, in the Philippines, my grandfather always had
Two-faced.
HBO channels. So I was just watching whatever the
Damn,
fuck was on
bougie,
HBO.
bro.
Like,
Yeah, right? That
Well,
shit was
there-
expensive.
it was in the Philippines, man. I don't know.
Sick.
Maybe he was like just getting it for free somehow.
Probably stole
Sick.
But like I watched Casino
Hell yeah!
so many fucking times
Never seen that.
I know you like that movie.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
with De Niro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole crew's in that
I
movie.
watched that movie so many fucking times. A lot of like crime movies. That's what like my grandfather liked watching.
What about
Like-
Heat?
I just
fuck
watched
is
Heat
that?
like a week ago. Dude, it
Heat.
popped up on whatever.
Don't worry, we'll
flick,
watch it.
Netflix, and I was like,
Bro,
"Dude,
like
this shit's-
here's another one that
Dude,
played a
Heat
lot
is
on that
amazing.
channel.
that's insane.
Shaft. Shaft.
Jesus.
Shaft, I've never seen.
Shaft.
I was like, and
I
then
never seen that shit
The
either.
whole time when I was a kid, bro, mind you, I was probably like 10 or 11 years old. I'm watching Shaft. I'm like, why the fuck would they call this guy Shaft?
Bro, you know why?
Yeah, you know why? Come on now.
He's got that thing on.
Got that Shaft. Wasn't it a show though, right?
It was a movie.
It
with
was a
Samuel
movie?
Jackson.
It might have been a show too.
There was a movie, and then I found out that it was also a show.
Hmm.
What was another movie that I love that I try to get people to watch all the time, just because if you're in old Porsches like myself, this movie goes with always like looked over, but it was called No Man's Land with Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen
never
was in
saw
this
it.
thing, bro. It was about stealing Porsches.
That sounds sick.
He was sick. The only thing that I liked about it, really, the plot was bland, but it was all Porsches, and they ruined so many of them.
Gone in
that
60
Porsche
seconds.
guy?
Just shit over
Gone in
that.
60 Seconds was amazing. I could quote that movie all day.
Yeah, it's a good one. Who's that Porsche guy? He's
Magnus Walker.
Like, he's got the beard and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Magnus
Magnus
Walker.
Walker.
I already knew where you were going with
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Porsche?
Magnus Walker is awesome.
There's a scene in Gone in 60 Seconds where, like,
I thought that was a Mustang, bro.
no. In Gone in 60 Seconds, there was a few cars, but when they were going on one of the heists, the Nicolas Cage character has like a love thing with the Angelina Jolie character. Very odd pair. Whatever.
She was dirty in that movie.
She looked like she smelled like 5W40 that
Yeah.
entire movie.
I
By
was
her-
kind of into it though.
Of course you were.
I'm just saying.
So was I. But anyway, like Nicolas Cage is like trying to talk dirty to the Angelina
Oh,
Jolie
God,
character,
dude.
and he's like double overhead cam,
Oh yeah, yo, dude.
inline four
Can you
cylinder,
play that on the fucking podcast? Is this possible? or are
aluminum
we fucked?
head,
Fuck it, let's do it.
We're
SR20
gonna get-
DET.
What should I type in?
And then
Look up just like Gone in 60 Seconds.
Nick Cage seducing Andrew.
Yeah, not Gone in 60 Seconds Seduce. Just do that. Dude, it's the cringiest scene out of any movie I've ever seen. in my
And the
life.
whole time, like, somebody's getting cheeks in their house. And I'm like, they're just. First of all, the awareness that this resident would not have that somebody was in their driveway waiting to steal their. I think it was a Lamborghini Diablo, whatever. How did you not even notice that? And then the whole, like, whispering about car components in the
Yeah.
ear. And then they're
We're gonna
like.
get demonetized right now.
And then she's like, "What do you do about the rips the handbrake up?" I'm like, "Why would you pull the handbrake up that
I don't
that
know the
hard?"
scene.
Well, it's okay because he just described the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know what to look for.
Just look up what are they stealing? In that,
A Lamborghini
that
Diablo.
stealing Lamborghini or something like that.
I don't know, dude. That was a great movie. And then well, there's that the shorter black guy in that movie.
Ferrari?
Oh no.
Ferrari.
They steal a.
I think it's a Ferrari.
It's a Lambo, bro, because it's
That's
like a
probably
ugly.
it.
looking-
Does
Oh, no, it's
love
up there.
question? No. Okay.
It's a music video.
It
Yeah,
can't be
music
that.
video.
It can't be that hard to fuck. Yeah, we need a new Jamie.
Hold on, there's a fucking ad. Hold on one moment.
I thought you were like Jamie from
Shut-
Rogan.
Shut the fuck up.
He doesn't say that to Rogan.
Yeah, he doesn't. They just make him
Keep
do
it
smelling
real.
salts all the time.
Dude, did you listen to that last one?
No, I said I wanted to try smelling salts. Is this it?
Lowrider, Donnie. Donnie, lowrider.
Oh, he's playing Lowrider. This is one of my favorite scenes right here. And they're just sitting around. I'm not even watching.
Can you put the thing
Just
up?
so you know,
Oh.
Yeah, because no one sees
just so
it.
you know, I'm not even watching it, but I'm telling you, they're like all sitting around in a circle, quiet, and all the new kids are like, "What the fuck is this guy doing? Like, why are we listening to this song?" And then he's just sitting there going like this.
yeah. I remember that shit.
Let's go. Like, or let's ride, or some bullshit. No, that's
Okay,
some
let's
Ghost
ride.
Ride. Oh, it is. It's all right. Let's ride. I love this movie.
Is
Damn,
it
I
is this
gotta
like
do a
serious?
rewatch. This is
Yeah.
sick.
We should just watch it.
Yeah, dude, it's serious.
Oh, Chris found the scene.
Chris found it?
Yeah.
He's in there on his phone typing, "Gone in 60 seconds, sex scene."
You don't have it up, do you?
I did.
Give me the damn torch.
Oh, there it is.
I tell you, I'm the man.
Oh, God,
Where's
no.
this going? Find a way
Frankie,
to
by
get
the
in
time
here.
we watch it, it's
I
going to be
know,
so
it's gonna be
delayed. but
over.
I feel like
I tell you, I'm running this shit. You do that again, I will kick.
I'm going to kick yo ass. And then he busts the fucking window. Look at all of these fake tools. Like, he put these wires and shit in the window, and somehow it busts it up. What is that? I love old movies like that. Like, there's
The
always...
music is so on point, it's not even funny.
What is this? Like, why are they... And then they plug something in the Ferrari, bro. It's... What?
Wait, this is it?
Always was a sucker for a redhead.
No, this isn't it.
Come on, move, go.
The scene is literally dead silent.
Work your magic, baby.
And there's...
Can we
and there-
skip ahead? Can we try to find it?
There's only. Oh.
No, that's not it. That wasn't it. We just watched
Okay.
all of it.
Okay. I can check the clip that Chris sent.
Yeah.
I think
He's
it might
got
be...
He's
Chris,
got it.
I trust Chris's judgment.
Inappropriate for some users. This is it.
This gotta be it. Sorry, Corey. This is a huge tangent right here. We're so on task now.
I can't wait for Malcolm's reaction.
This isn't it either.
Problem is, great girls come along once.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Shut
here
up!
it is.
Shut up!
Didn't bother to look.
She was so great. Why'd you leave her?
Oh my
Her parole
God.
officer strongly recommended it.
Here it is. This shit made me cringe. Hold on. Careful, I'm gonna wet my
I
panties.
ask you to come with me.
Here it is.
No, you asked me to be a different person.
Oh man.
I didn't want to see people get hurt. I just want you to slow down.
Well,
Why is he exhaling so much?
Because I wasn't ready.
You're straight now.
Yeah, I am. Because it wasn't the same without you.
Here it is.
Man, I can't watch this.
Come on.
Yup. Get it on already. Yeah, Angelina Jolie's like, yeah, hurry up and bust already. Like, we need to get this car.
What do you think is more exciting, having sex or stealing cars?
Hold on.
Cars.
Listen, wait for the Riz. Wait for the Riz.
Carl, shut up.
Well,
Say it.
how about having sex while boosting cars?
Yup.
Fine. Ooh. Doesn't work on a lot of girls, though.
I just blurted it out. But you haven't answered the question.
No.
This is like the worst softcore porn ever.
See, the problem is...
Here, she grabs a handbrake.
Shifter.
Oh, the shifter.
Oh, right, because the
Because it gets in the way.
Here we go. Malcolm, shut up.
synchro mesh.
Not the synchro mesh. No.
Throttle linkage.
What is he saying? Wait. Dual overhead.
Master cylinder.
Clutch master cylinder.
Here it is. Dual overhead cam.
Double overhead camshaft. Straight in line 6.
Straight in line 6. 2 JCGE VVTI.
Structures.
Dude. Oh my god.
Christ.
Fucking done. That was the best thing you've ever done on this podcast. I don't care if we get
We
demonetized.
worked so hard for that just now.
Oh my god, bro.
That's not the only thing hard.
That's not the only thing hard.
Dual overhead cam.
I knew it. That's
You got
the,
his voice
that's
down.
the only thing that I remembered. The only line that I remember from that scene was the dual overhead cam thing. Because I was like, that is so weird. And then I think it's because of that movie scene that, you know how on the side of a Civic and SI, it says like, Doc. I was like, oh, what is Doc?
Dual overhead cam.
Dual overhead cam. Camshaft.
Oh my god.
You know when your face hurts from smiling? Bro.
It's just the most embarrassing
Oh my
car
fucking God,
scene
dude.
ever.
Dude.
Throttle linkage.
Shut the fuck up.
What's some other cringy car scenes you could think of?
Dude, there's definitely
I
a
think
ton.
that takes the
that
cake.
might take the cake.
That's-
for sure. Because Fast and Furious doesn't really have anything.
Yes, it.
that.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Nah,
I said,
dude.
forget about it, cuh.
No, that's good,
No.
but it's not like that.
He's not trying to fuck somebody.
That shit
saying
was
that.
sick.
What?
I love that scene.
I've been saying that
Mad
for
funny.
years.
We're already demonetized. Throw that scene up too.
No.
Chris,
Everybody knows about that scene already. Somebody already
no,
chopped
it's
it up.
quick. It's quick. It's
There's
quick.
what about
Chris will send
what's another scene from Fast and the Furious? Found what I was looking for. And then it's like I would get that mole removed off my damn nose. Like it's just a lot of Tyrese
There's
quotes.
something.
That shit wasn't funny.
The okay. The best one was
That was a funny scene. Fuck you.
the first Fast, The Fast and the Furious. First of all, is an amazing movie. I don't care what anyone says. That movie's fucking good, and it is so funny when they go to the house party in the beginning, and he's like, "What did he say?" He said some shit like,
Did you wipe the seat?
"No, remember his buddy Vince or whatever. He's getting mad at him because he doesn't like Brian."
Yeah, and he's playing a guitar in the corner.
Yeah. He's playing like two notes, and then
He's playing a what?
fuck. What does he say?
You just said tuna?
Yeah, he's playing the tuna.
No, he's playing like two notes on the fucking
Oh.
guitar. Fuck, what does he say? Oh, he's like,
He said, Did
what's
you
his
wipe
name?
the
What's his
seat?
name? Toretto, right? What's his first name?
Dom.
Dom.
He's like, Dom, you don't even know that guy. And he's like, there's a time I didn't know you. And he's like, that was in the 3rd grade. Or some shit. I was like, what is going on?
Dude, that's classic.
That whole fucking scene in the house is amazing.
No, I'm telling you, afterwards when he comes down from the bathroom, he just goes, Did you wipe the seat?
Really?
I'm
I
like,
didn't
what
even
the
remember.
fuck?
Damn, dude, there's so many weird lines in that movie that are just gold.
I just remember Mia grabs a glass Snapple bottle, and right now, I'm like, damn, a glass Snapple would
Would hit.
It's
Are they
so
gone?
hard.
They're
Yeah,
gone,
they're
dude.
gone, dude.
Wow, that's fucked
Gone.
up.
Glass
the same.
Snapple bottle.
Why'd they get rid of that?
Every time I'm fucking around with my buddy that works on cars, I always try to throw out lines from that movie without him catching.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, it's probably the piston ring or something. It's fucking fried, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, what the fuck?
I always
No.
want to play.
Like, dude, I'm changing brakes.
I always want to. I want to do like a car meet or something where we can watch that on a projector or something.
That would be sick.
Like that's like one of my goals I want to do one
That'd
day.
be tight.
when the sun's down.
I
Well,
wanna
we were
do-
thinking like doing it like, could we project that on the wall across here?
People will be
Yeah.
full blown cheering during that.
Yeah,
I just
That'd be fun.
I want to do one of
100%.
those like react videos with all of us where we watch it and you can just like,
Yeah, we
talk
definitely
about it.
should do that.
That's how you don't get demonetized apparently because you'd have to pause it every so often and talk about it.
You're gonna get demonetized no matter what.
No, you're not. I'll talk to them.
I don't know.
Do some research, but yeah, I mean, if we could, that'd be great. We were gonna do podcasts where we just watch movies and fucking talk about it, like, and just. I thought that would be fun too, but yeah, obviously you're gonna get demonetized.
Here's
for that.
what about this other movie? It was a motorcycle movie. I don't know if you've heard
Torque.
of motorcycles. Torque.
Torque.
It was Torque.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they
Never
had
saw Torque.
jet.
Oh, you
fucking-
got to see that one.
They had a bike called Y2K. That shit looked like a tadpole.
That's like the bike version of Fast and Furious, I would say, right?
Yeah, but then like in the movie, they a couple cars pull up and they're like talking shit to bikes.
As if they.
In my head, I'm like, are you fucking dumb?
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna tell this fucking. I think the dude had like a one of the bigger leader bikes. Those big leader bikes during the time. It was like the Fireblade, the Gixxer 1000, and like a bunch of
Hayabusa.
other stuff. Not even a Hayabusa. It was like leader bike. The car that was talking shit to him was like a fucking RSX
Yep.
and like something else. And there was like always a feud between like you and your fucking metal boxes, man.
Bro, that happened in the Fast and Furious too.
What are
When
you
they
talking
blow up the.
Dude, the fucking dudes roll up in the motorcycles. and-
Yes.
With Johnny Tran in the
And he
leather
goes,
pants.
and he
Johnny
goes,
Tran
yeah,
pants.
and he's like, "You're gonna need more than that crotch rocket." And I'm like, "No, literally, he's not gonna need more than that. He'll smoke your shit." Like, what are we talking about?
Seriously,
Like-
you can literally get on any bike, and it would smoke a car.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll see you in the desert." He's like, "You're gonna need more than that crotch rocket." What?
Nos.
Those were the best videos on YouTube when the Supra from hell versus like motorcycles.
But that motorcycle just rolled off the lot.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? So it's like,
Yeah.
who's really winning here?
And there's not like a lot of cars that can beat bikes like that, but
Evos.
occasionally you see them on the internet. Dude, I don't know. That's all I remember in high school watching. Like we would just.
Is there any other car movies that I don't care much to talk about the Fast and Furious? We all know what happens in the Fast and Furious. I love commentating on the Tokyo Drift one because it's just like a
Yeah.
lot of fancy one-liners.
See, the first one's got the best one.
Within the first 10 minutes of the first one, I was already like, why would he say that? Like, he's like, you read the brochure. Or
oh,
it's like
Tokyo Drift. Yeah.
when the girl goes, oh my god, when she says this, oh shit.
Oh yeah. Wait, I know.
What about me? Winner gets me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about you.
Dude,
Like, as a kid, I'm like, what is this? What
like,
is
what are we
this
gonna
about
race
the-
for? How about me? And it's like his girlfriend. I'm like, what?
Dude,
Bitch, I don't want to win cooties.
I don't give a
What
fuck
the
about you.
fuck?
Like, and then immediately I'm like, why? How did he just ram through the house by downshifting? Like, what the
Me
fuck
and my
is that?
friend Dan would watch these movies and just be in tears, dude, crying at the fucking.
Well,
lines.
at first I didn't really know any better, and then you watch him
Yeah,
again.
when you're
and
a
you're
kid,
like,
you don't know.
No, but then
Yeah.
you watch him again as a kid, and you're like, why is he just scooting around this industrial lot? Why wouldn't he just kind of drive a little quicker?
Oh,
And
you
you're
mean
like,
when
why
he's
is he
testing?
like fucking? Why is he gonna go through the dirt
Yeah.
if
That's
your
always
car
it.
is way faster?
Those movies must.
Why are
be
you
fun
gonna
to make.
purposely roll the car? And his mom definitely sucked off that cop to let him go to Japan.
Hey, yo.
That was
Oh, you're right.
insinuated. It was insinuated in
right.
the movie.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift. Yeah.
They like left, and then she walked out. She fixed her shirt. The guy was like happy, light, post-nut clarity look on his face.
Jesus fuck.
I swear to God.
Hey
Swear to
man.
God.
So what else do we got going on? I'm scared to check these questions that we put out
is there any?
We'll see. I posted it pretty late.
because I feel like it's all gonna be random shit. Because that's what it usually is. Let's see.
What did you?
I don't know how to work this.
Oh no, there's not many.
Okay.
Right?
Why the
Yeah, yeah.
fuck is there a screen printer on your fucking podcast?
Yeah.
Is it about cars.
Y'all-
I
bro?
mean, look, I made another friend. We can maybe
Y'all
get this,
better get
like,
used to
cars
it.
and coffee thing. I'm down.
We're bringing everyone on this bitch.
I'll race anyone on there, bro.
Yo,
Let's go.
All right.
I got the Tiguan.
that shit is
Stock.
don't fuck with the. That's got one of them Volkswagen. All the
Does it have a
Volkswagen. shit.
VR6 in it?
Yeah, it's probably got some turbo in there or some shit.
I'm reading this. Sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
Faction straw hat soon. No, for real. Why do companies be selling these straw hats for $60+? Do the straw hats have anything to do with printing, or like, do they put anything on them? How do they do that?
$60
Dude.
for a straw hat?
No,
You
they
mean
just
literal
they-
straw.
I think
Yeah, it's a straw hats, and they just spray paint a logo on it.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
stencil a logo on it.
Yeah.
They sell it for 60.
I'm not
plus.
personally into that, but
Yeah, we print everything except straw hats.
Yeah, put that on there.
That's our new logo. That's our new fucking slogan.
I don't know why people sell them for $60.
shit's
Cowboy hat, though.
Yo, cowboy hat with a patch on it?
Fuck with that.
Wait, Corey, what's the most obscure thing you've ever printed on? Do you know?
It's hard to say.
Assless chaps?
How are you gonna print on it? There's no ass.
I'll have to think for a second, but
Okay, that's fine. And then the other one was, what do you find the largest hurdle of operating a small business is?
Do you consider yourself a small business?
Definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, give me some credit.
No, I mean,
you
dude,
seem pretty big, boy.
That's why I'm shocked.
I'm
you-
kidding.
the reason I say definitely is because you are a small business until you're like Target.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pretty
for
much.
Sure.
Target.
Yeah.
Why would you choose that out of all
Because
things?
that's what it is.
You got to
It's
go
like-
there later, don't you?
No, it's just that's what it is. Like small bit. Like
Yeah.
I consider pretty much everyone.
Everything's a small business
Yeah.
if it's not a big corporation.
We're definitely a small business.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 employees, you know, it's like,
I guess another way to do it is the employee count. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a way to do it.
True.
but I think we're, for the size of my shop and the equipment we have, we bust out shit that's pretty on par with any other shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that it's nice to hear that you're busy. Like from a person looking at a small business when it's busy, I like that shit.
And the
Yeah.
way the speed of which you work, you be sending us like over probably like 200 something shirts in a week.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I
Until
mean,
he
your
cuts-
stuff is pretty
until he cuts
complex
me
just
off.
because it has a lot of different designs, like all at once, but
Yeah.
200 shirts of one thing, we're busting that out in an afternoon, you know, and then,
Jesus Christ.
but if it's like,
Three
with
different four
packaging
different
and
designs.
folding and
designs.
shit,
yeah,
like-
yeah, but like stuff like that, I mean, dude, there's a lot that goes into those tees with the cars on them, like that.
That one, yeah.
Just for example, like that black text on the bottom, that's a black layer
Oh,
because
this?
Yeah.
like normally you can knock that out and just keep the black tee
Oh, yeah.
showing is what we would normally do for a regular
And you can't
graphic
do that
like
on
that, but that's so small that the
gotta
gray
put a
would start to
layer.
kind of fill in.
Oh shit. I
So we
didn't
ended up doing
realize
a hit
that.
of black on top. Basically, you're paying for 4 screens ish, and then we're giving you 6
Yeah.
just to kind of make it legit,
Damn.
you know, making sure like
I mean, those are some of my favorite shirts. Unfortunately, people would rather buy the ones with the Reapers on them and shit. But like, if they only knew
No,
the
but you're
work that went into that,
yeah, it's a lot of work.
that Blitz 03 shirt with your car on it. That's the first car. I mean, the first shirt. Well, since I've been here, that we sold out in pretty quickly.
yeah, it's probably because the Blitz 03.
You know what car would sell out fast? Is Lexus IS 300.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Dude, you got to do the Jeep
Oh.
Cherokee Sport.
Yeah. Going off a jump.
Put a
Going
Jeep
through a
Cherokee
flood.
on there.
Yeah, just
Dude,
going through
listen to
some
some of these
water.
ideas I had. Can I say the idea?
Go for it.
I said that we should start like a collection called like Faction Seasons. And I told Frankie this, like, it would be like a summer one, a winter one, and like a fall and like a spring. Not it would come out like seasonally. So you'd have to like catch them all type of thing.
Pokemon.
But like the summer one, for an example. Why are you shaking your head
I'm
at
just
me?
like, I just can't believe we're going into this, but go for it.
Because I put a lot of thought in these ideas, and Frankie never
Yeah,
gives
the
me any
summer
credit.
one is the tracker.
Summer one has got to be
Geo
like
tracker.
it would be like kind of similar to like the Corona thing, but not really. It would be from the back. There would be 2 skeletons, like Grim Reaper looking things, but they're sitting there, and it's in a junkyard. And instead of the sunset, it's like a bunch of 240s in the back, and it says like Faction Summer Greetings or some shit, and like. It would be catered to like what we like a bunch of 240s hanging around and fucking just 2 guys, Grim Reapers sitting on some lawn chairs.
You know what my problem is? Finding reliable graphic artists. That's
Winter
what-
one was sick.
Oh,
You want to hear the winter one? Frankie was shocked that I came up with this one on the spot. I said that it would be like the Olympics and it would be like a bobsled, but the bobsled would be a Frankie's car, roof chopped off. And then all of us in there, designatedly, like distinguishably, all of us would be in there. Like Chris would have glasses on and a hat. Malcolm would have like the vest that he wore during the winter, like every single day. and like a beanie and the long hair, and then Frankie would be there, long hair
Yeah, I
flowing
just got an idea too.
Okay.
down the bobsled track, and then it would be like a bullshit looking Olympic logo, and it would be like us winning the bobsled, you know, like
How would
like,
they know it's you?
I just have the one. It would be like that one character with a massive penis.
Okay. All right.
I was wondering if he was gonna say it or not.
But like that I think that those are fun ideas, but we just don't know how to execute them.
No, it's just a graphic designing part. That's
So,
really
like,
it.
That's the part that I don't get.
Well,
And
I'm going to
that's-
throw this out there right now. If anyone's listening and you're a graphic artist, if you could make me a design for the podcast so we can make it into a shirt, I need a UFO flying above, and I need them pulling Carl out of his car or something like that, and then the rest of us being scared, something like that. If someone can do that, best one wins. We're going to print them.
Nice.
And I'll give you a free shirt or 2 or 4 or something like that.
Whatever's worth it.
Definitely not paying you.
That's ridiculous. But
Yeah.
I did meet some guy on our Discord. His name's Murky. He does like a bunch of stuff like
Murky.
that. And I was like, he said, he's like, yo, I want to design like a livery for you and like blah blah blah. I was like, dude, Frankie's looking for a designer. If you're able to design something, man, I'm gonna show it to him. And if he likes it, he likes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But if he likes it, might be a good opportunity.
Well, for the
you.
podcast stuff, we're going like a little bit less factiony, probably a little bit more goofy. So like,
Yeah, yeah.
if someone can make an alien thing like UFO, I think it's gonna be great for you.
Great.
It's gonna be a good thing.
Has to
What was your
always-
idea you thought of, Corey?
Yeah, what'd you got?
Oh no, I had this.
Little brainstorm.
There's this guy Chun One. I think he's in Thailand or one of those, but he draws a lot of graphics for hardcore bands, and he did one for us years ago. I was in a band, and he does like caricatures,
Oh shit!
but they're fucking dope. And
That
the one
sounds
we
awesome.
we had one made. Like everyone was kind of doing like all the other bands up to that point. He had drawn were kind of just like posted up. Let's say like in front of, not even in front of anything, just kind of like all the dudes in the band posted up. They all kind of had their unique like personality. You send him a photo of each person, so he can kind of get like some of your likeness in there.
Yeah.
But our idea was to have everyone like, the record was called Future Trippin', so we had all of us like in the DeLorean,
Oh,
like
Oh,
sketching on with fucking.
that's cool.
See?
We were like on like a couple of us were in the DeLorean like popping out of the windows.
Yeah.
And then like we had a couple of us on the fucking hoverboards like sketching
Yeah.
on the back.
I had a design somewhere with
Pretty sick.
a Reaper or a skeleton sketching on a 240, but it never came to fruition. So,
That'd be fresh.
because I don't have a graphic designer.
Yeah.
That's really it. That's the
It's
only
hard
reason.
to find a reliable or.
Yeah, or
someone you
one
like.
that I need to find one that I like, and then
Yeah.
we're good. 'Cause
I
then
mean, I
we'll
got
just keep going.
fucking 4,000 of them in my DMs.
Yeah,
right
you
now,
probably do.
So if you ever
Yeah.
need something, I could probably find
Well,
someone.
you print everything, so you know what we kind of like. So
Yeah. If you
I
could
trust
point
your
us in the right
judgment as
direction.
well. Like
Yeah.
I would trust anything that, after seeing what you do and like also what you're capable of, like I would trust anything that you make.
he trusts you a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of intimate.
Probably like look at this. Did you have any hand
it
in it?
looks good. Me,
No.
no. That was all him.
That's what I'm saying. See?
Yeah. No, it looks good. I'm gonna go back to that question though, because I want to end it with this. So what do you find is the largest hurdle of operating a small business? Or at least what has been
Aside from the
the zombies outside. I know
zombies
that.
in Patterson.
Honestly, just I think now more than ever, just managing my employees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like never thought it would get to that point.
Where
Well,
you're
you
a
have to
boss.
feel
Now
like
it
a boss.
has, yeah, not that I have to yell or do anything like that. It's just kind of feeling out how everyone is and keeping the mood right.
Spanking
Yep.
them if they're doing bad
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel you. I'm literally getting into that position right now. So
It's hard, dude. That's definitely a big part of my job is like kind of balancing what's going on in the shop
yeah.
and all that stuff. Everyone's got their own issues going on at home, and they kind of like, you know,
And if so-
keeping things on track.
with a
Yeah.
shop so small like that, which is, you have as many people as we do, so it's like shop small like that. It's like if one person's mood is off, it could
Yeah.
throw everyone
It
off.
happens
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
happens all the time, dude.
Damn.
You know.
What do
so
you do? You tell them like, hey,
Suck it
stop
up.
being a
It's
bitch.
tough. Yeah, I mean, I try to do my best, but everyone kind of has their own way of dealing with.
Are you able to still stay friends? Is my next question.
Yeah,
guess,
I mean,
follow-up.
dude, my shop's small. We've all kind of been. Well, my buddy Kyle's been there for years. Sophie, you know Sophie.
Yeah.
Probably emailing back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm good friends with her boyfriend and shit. So like, we're all real close. so it's a little difficult that way. I can't really be like
A boss.
boss.
Well, I'm the
yeah.
same. We're all in
So-
the same boat.
Yeah.
I think that's like that comes with keeping it that way though. Like allows me to like still keep the friendly vibe that we have
Yeah.
and have.
And
Like
you-
I really don't want to have. There's also a lot of trust that goes into my space. Like I have a lot of my personal things there, and like I don't really want to hire outside people that I don't have a relationship with prior, just because then I really like I know for a fact I don't really, besides maybe like time, I don't really need to worry about people like stealing from me or things like that because I really know that we're like a tight group.
Yeah.
But like hiring someone outdoor, you know, coming in, it's a little sketchy. You know,
I
you
feel
don't
the
know.
same way. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
and then I think about people that, because, you know, people always tell you, like, oh, you know, don't mix friends with business. And I'm like, I mean, we've been going for years now like this. And I'm like, I don't think I would want to do it
Well-
another way.
Yeah.
Newsflash: Malcolm actually fucking hates you.
Yeah, well,
He didn't say no.
You just have to have that mentality where you know when it's getting to a point where it's getting bad,
yeah.
and
then
you could address it and be like, "Yo, I want to talk about this before we hate each other."
That's
Yeah.
what's important is that you,
Yeah.
keep
You know,
it open
and maybe
like
you
that.
take a step back from it, and then it's
Or you just turn into a boss for a minute and be like, we got to have a talk.
yeah.
And you're like, this, don't do it.
That's where the spanking comes in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then that's it.
Yeah,
Texas
like
Josh.
me, I could tell just by Frankie's mood if like I could be a little loose than I should. Like just by the tone of your voice or your mood, and I know like, oh, okay, I shouldn't talk too much right now and just do what I'm supposed to
What
do
he
right
means
now.
to say is, all right, I shouldn't fucking call him an idiot and all this shit. Like, hell, he'll be fucking roasting me all day.
Yep. But
Because
then once
that's-
I hear that tone of voice, or like if he's not in the mood, I'll be like, all right, I'm good.
He's like, okay, I better turn it down a little bit. I
Yeah.
might get fired right now.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, because we're the same way. We don't take shit personal.
Oh
You know
no,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
We
some people,
yeah, we definitely know how to take a joke.
yeah, but other
and
people like,
when we know like we're supposed to be working.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's weird. I like it though. So far, I like working with my friends. I think
I
it's
feel
cool.
like the best way to do it.
I love it because I'm
honestly.
like, and then it's like everyone's so honest with each other. I'm like, you know, if they have a problem with something, they can tell me, and we'll try to figure it out. Versus like, you know, you got to go to a corporation or some shit.
Yeah,
Like you got to go
imagine
to HR. and
working
HR
with-
shit.
department.
Working
Yeah.
with strangers, that just seems so weird to me.
Yeah.
It makes it. This is what it makes you pretty good at. It makes you pretty good at being able to just fucking start talking to somebody.
Okay.
It's like getting a new classmate.
Yeah.
Like they move you in the office, you got a new person right next to you. God bless, I'm lucky as fuck. I got a guy like the desk next to me. The desk next to me, the first person that sat there, we got to this new office. She sat down. I asked her what her name was. She said a really complicated name. And then I
my
said, do you have any nicknames? She did not answer ever. That was the last thing she said. When she left that day, she never came back.
Bro.
She just is posted up
what?
somewhere else in the building. She was like, I refuse to
Yeah.
sit next to her.
I don't vibe with that dude.
I
Because you
was
just
like,
asked
wow.
her her name.
I don't know. I don't know if it was me or not. But regardless, this new guy sat in. We're boys now. This is my friend. I ran into him. He was at the Cars and Coffee when
Oh,
we
really?
went. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
That's
Next
cool.
day in the office, I was like, just let you know, the only one so far I've seen outside of this office. Just know. I like to keep those two pretty separate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool though. That you can like meet new people. It's true.
Man wants an RX-8. I was like, yo, guess what? We could get parts for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've gone a full, you know, we've been everywhere tonight.
Where the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Sorry,
been
this
everywhere
has been the most random podcast, but I
drank
hope
4
you
beers.
enjoyed
Yeah, it was
yourself
great.
at least.
No.
Appreciate you having me on.
Oh,
It's
no
cool.
problem. I'm sure we'll have you back too. I'm waiting to get to.
I want to
episode 100.
stay connected on the Cars and Coffee thing over there. I
Yeah,
don't know if
I'm
you're-
sure if you can make it happen for real, then we'll do it. Yeah, I have
if
no
you do
problem.
have a,
like, I got to see the lot. And
we
make
can
sure
talk.
that-
Yeah, maybe if it's something that's even feasible.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's okay. So my problem here, we just don't have a lot of parking. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna tell everyone we have a Cars and Coffee or something, and we're gonna get.
Can you
fucking
get like the
mobbed.
street blocked off or something?
I never tried. I feel like this town isn't really that great with that stuff, but I like I said, I haven't tried. So I could attempt
But
it.
this road's not too busy. So.
It's not busy, but the problem is the U-Haul's right there.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to like chance it one time and just see what happens.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna get lit up so fast.
yeah, it might. So, but yeah, if we do like a little car meet or something on Sunday, and I feel like it would be cool. So let us know if you guys want to do something like that. Any locals out there?
I'm with it.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
down to keep collaborating though.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming on the pod. I'm hungry. I don't know if you want to get
Dude,
food
thank you
after
for
this.
all the gifts.
For sure.
Yeah,
no
this
worries.
has
Thank you so
been.
much.
I really appreciate
I
this.
fucking love all of this.
Yeah, and I can't wait to
Wear it.
I can't wait to wear the kids' clothes. No, I can't wait to see the kids' clothes because I'm really stoked on that. So, where can everyone find you? Where can they find your? It's only on Instagram. Or you have a website too.
Panther Printing Company is my Instagram.
Okay.
PantherPrintingUSA.com.
Okay, perfect. So if you guys
Hit
need
it up.
anything printed, can people? Do you do like shipping? Like,
Oh yeah.
oh
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, they got the
Okay.
fulfillment computer
Yeah,
station,
we got the
dude.
fulfillment center ready to go.
Oh yeah.
bro.
What am I saying? They ship stuff to us. Remember?
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's already shipped out. I'm like, you're down the street, and like it'll show up like the next day, like in the morning. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, that was easy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But
So
thank you so much for first of all coming on here because yeah, that was a risk because I feel like we didn't have that drift connection. So
yeah.
this was interesting.
I reached out to a bunch of people one morning, and you were one of them. And I was just, what I do is I go on Instagram and I just go, who do I want to talk to? And I'm like, I want to talk to these people. And then I didn't even think of it. And then Carl was like, he doesn't really have anything to do with cars. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Well, let's just see what happens.
I mean, I drove over here. Yes, chill. You know?
That's all that matters.
So,
Well, thank you for coming in, man. So,
yeah, no worries.
all right, I guess.
Should we close this one out?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to this one. That's Corey from Panther Printing Company. If you haven't already, leave a review on our Spotify. 5 stars. We're really trying to get up there in numbers. I don't know what that does for us. Does
We're
that do
trying to-
anything for us?
I think it does, but who knows? We're trying to get to 200.
Or whatever. You heard the man. But check out my stream on Twitch, Carl from Faction. Thank you. Peace.
Bye.
Self plug. Butt plug.
What?